In the meantime, I'm gonna get the tutorial done.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of that on stream just cause I like doing that.
So I will get my tutorial going. I'll just kill things in the tutorial area. I know there's
I
a.
see yours, and I just retweeted yours. Whoever this shock trooper person is, instantaneously retweeted yours.
Yeah, he's been like a really long time supporter.
That's good. He's got a lot of followers too, so
Yeah,
yeah, like 472. But that's good that you have a good supporter.
I have quite a few. Like I've recently lost like a lot of people, but I've realized like I do
I
have
look at
like
it, the
some.
people I lose of just like I guess they weren't real fans to me. Like I don't. That's the
Yeah,
only mindset I have. I'm like, I guess
cause
you
like
didn't enjoy my content enough to wait for me.
Because my thing was like, I was sick for like a week, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had this down for a week, and the algorithms on Twitter, like, I guess a lot of people didn't see that I was saying, like, yeah, I'm really, really sick. So I lost a whole bunch, and then I figured, like, well, I mean, I used, like, if I'm entirely honest, I used to obsess, like, oh, I have to hit 1k, I have to hit 1k, and then I dropped from, like, 980, and it felt terrible, and then it just kind of came to the realization, like, it really doesn't matter. Because I have, like, some, like, absolutely wonderful people, and those are the ones that matter. It'd be great to hit 1k for sure, but, like, I'll get there through streaming and my own effort. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I would rather build up my
Yeah, like,
stream base than my Twitter base. But I used to be so upset, like, why am I not growing any Twitters?
yeah.
Why is no one interacting with me anymore? And then I started focusing more on my Discord. It's still not as popular as I would want, and I hardcore sell it in my streams. Like, you'll hear when we're streaming, like, hey, join my Discord
Yeah, I
if you want
have
to
a
keep
bot
up
that
with me.
advertises it. But,
Yeah, mine does too.
Still breathing,
I should
that's a good
update
sign.
the, I should actually update my Twitter, because apparently my link is expired. It's dumb, since I set it to never expire. And then I have a bot that advertises my Discord, because it's, yeah, like, it's the Discord and it's my Twitch numbers now that I really care about.
Yeah, because that's where you're gonna get more interaction. Like Twitter, you'll get some basic interaction, but it's also really hard to keep up with people.
Yeah, am I really having... Ooh, I am having quite a few finger ups. Okay,
I'm surprised Streamcord in real life has not pinged you yet, though. I did add you.
weird.
You went live before me. Let me look up Streamcord and see if it's being strange. Did I add the wrong... It's Saphy fell winter.
Yes.
It's dashboard. Relive.
Oh, Ranger has a really easy time with the tutorial boss.
Yeah, no, you're added properly. It's just being slow.
That's what I figured.
Although I need to change Kestra's. It's set to go to welcome.
Okay, I do have like 2 bots on my server that have like pinged, and then the bot one is like. Okay, so yeah, it's our server is being a little slow. Can't say I've seen that bot before. Interesting.
My chat.
Okay, so I've beat the tutorial. I'll hang around this town, so when you get here, I can give you some skill gems.
Yeah.
I can kind of explain it.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. Apparently I have a viewer waiting.
I don't think I have anybody at the moment.
Even if I didn't have any viewer, I was more excited just to play the game with you.
Yeah.
Like, I could care less if I have anyone. I was like, I get to collab with Saphy again? Yes!
Yeah, like, I've changed my outlook on streaming, like, a whole bunch.
I feel I would collab with you a lot more too. Out of all of the relivers, like no offense to Senti, but you and me like more of the same games. Like we like MMOs, we like the RPGs, like Slime Rancher and stuff like that. Like you and me kind of hit closer on more games,
Yeah, like I
which
love
is fine with me. I'll
variety.
never end up collabing with Vixie. All she plays is shooters. Oh, there you go. There's yours.
Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect.
Yay.
Yeah, like I've caught with Vixie a bit, but lately it's just like it seems outrageously hard to like get a hold of her.
Our sleep schedule's fucked up again, according to Senti.
Yeah, I know it's super messed up, but I guess there's
Yeah.
other stuff going on. I meant to reach out and ask her what's going on.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over now.
Okay. Where'd I leave all the gems? Thank you, Tab.
Hello, hello, everybody. I'm here with Saphy. She's on my shoulder today.
Yes. Alright.
Hey, Sin. Thank you for the follow.
So I do have a little bit of starting here. I got you
Yeah,
a
Saphy's been playing this.
skill, so...
Hey, Trico. I think today is. Are you off today, or are you just peering in from work again?
Let's see here. Okay, so I don't have a starter bow for myself. I don't have a
Nice. Finally get to just relax in one of my streams. I always feel bad because I stream when you're at work.
Alright, so
Yeah, I agree. Mini vacation, 3 days off. Nice. You've earned it. Count name, Alcurial, of course.
I'm just seeing what I have for like starting gear because I may have totally spaced out and sold all of the leveling shirts on accident. Mental proliferate. Okay, so this one. Yeah, I mean, 1,000 ribbons is probably a good starting chest piece for you. Here's physical damage. Fireware, that's my peak. I'll give you a crown of thorns.
Exile. So we were going to do a Templar, correct? What are the other classes?
So each of them, 3 of them are the pure, like, strength and dexterity sort of characters, and the other 3 are hybrids of each of the 3. So a Templar is a strength in character, and his ascendancies tend to be quite tanky and based on elemental damage or summoning totems.
Oh, for the Templar?
Yep.
What about the Marauder?
Marauder is the pure strength character. His ascendancies are the chieftain if you want to go fire or totems, the berserker if you like a very risky high attack speed playstyle, or the juggernaut, which is all about just being tanky. I'll give you a spring leaf and I will give you a...
Yeah, we'll stick with Templar. If I don't like Templar, then we'll pick out a different class, because we already have a build going to try to build a Templar. We shall name him Curio League
Yeah,
Expedition, the default path.
Yep, pick Expedition, because if you had nothing, it's just better you play the League, so you have access to everything.
Alrighty. We wake up on driftwood. We wake up on the ground. Oh, this kind of looks like the combat scheme of like, what's it called? That one game, Divinity.
Okay. It's basically if you play Diablo, it's a lot like that. Do I have any extra gear?
He says voice acting, so I don't have to read.
Oh yeah, the whole game is voice acted.
Oh, that's nice. I enjoy games like that.
Like even the little lore books you can pick up.
Oh,
lore book,
okay.
Voice acted. Okay, so I guess the choice
Glacial hammer.
So I can give you either I'll give you both, and you can just pick because I have a bunch.
The skill bar is now equipped with your skill bar. I now learned glacial hammer.
Yeah. So effectively, the tutorial is just going to give you preset weapons and a skill, and the sockets will match, and there will be links very quickly over sockets. Sockets come in 4 colors: red, blue, green, and white.
How do I use my skill?
You can set it on your skill bar, but it should be right-clicked by default.
Okay.
As long as you have it equipped into any piece of gear.
I died. Tried using it, and it said it was like using it, not doing any damage though.
So, in the meantime, I will wait around the town. I might just run out and try to find some gloves so I can put those on. But I need to get...
Okay. Yeah, I'm going for a hammer thunder build, Trico. I'm just gonna be a man. Was that in game? Wait a minute. I don't know if that thunder was in game or in my house. I died. These sand spitters hurt.
Yeah. They did make the game significantly harder in Expedition.
That's fine.
It's still totally playable. You can still totally play tanks and whatnot.
Ha ha ha! Glacial hammer is kind of fun when it connects.
Yeah. Actually, I should get back to town.
Hammer time!
So there's a whole ton of skills, which you won't have access to because the highest level to actually use any of the skills in the game is 38. But once you get to Act 6, you'll get access to every gem in the game from a vendor. And I totally went ADHD.
Scroll of Wisdom.
And totally forgot the sockets. Basically, yeah, there is red, blue, green, white. The color of the gems are either skills or supports for the skill. Whatever color the gem is, that's the color of socket it can be put in. If you have a white socket, you can put any color inside of it. On gear, you're also going to notice there's like a little chain between the 2 sockets. That means these are linked, and any support gems that are attached to your main abilities will apply to it.
Yeah, that's what I just got a support one.
Yeah. So in the case for me, I have Caustic Arrow, which is linked to a chance to poison support. Since I am going to play a poison build, I figured I'll start myself off with some poison.
Yeah, mine seems to start me off with ice.
Yeah, like in the case of, if you make a ranger, you'll get Burning Arrow and Pierce. I just grabbed a few support things for us.
I'm guessing I'm just supposed to make my way through this area.
Yeah, once you find a big guy named Hillick, you'll kill him and you'll gain access to the starting town. And for you, I have gathered a...
Oh, I found him.
Level 1 spell. So,
And he like 2-shot my ass.
yeah, he's pretty brutal. A good way to deal with him is to hit him and then run behind him. And just repeat.
Yeah.
So I did grab a few, but not too many, like, spells. And then I have a wand and a sword for you. As well as
Nice.
a shield, a chest piece, and a helmet to start out. If I didn't space out the other night, we would also have an item called Tabula Rasa, which is referred to as the leveling shirt. It has no stats, it just always has 6 white sockets and always will be fully linked. So you basically
Nice.
just get a maxed out, like, build to level with. There's easy ways to farm it. You don't necessarily need it, but it's good to start out with. It's just, I spaced out and I sold all of them and I thought I had another on another character, and it turns out I didn't.
It's fine, we can always get more.
Yeah, they're not that hard to farm either. So I mostly got you magic. I didn't figure you wanted like the melee stuff. I did get you one of them, which you can use at level 12.
Finally, I leveled up.
So I have.
Oh! Now I see why you say people get scared of the skill tree. What the heck?
Yeah, so.
Okay, so.
The skill tree is the same for literally everybody. It's just wherever, like, whatever character you pick, you will start in a different spot. In the case of my ranger, I'm in the bottom right.
Yeah, I'm in the middle-ish.
Yeah, so you should be...
I'm where it says damage and mana.
Yeah, you'll be in, like, direct opposite me, so you'll be in the top left.
Yeah, so...
So, for you, yeah, you'll get damage and mana, or you'll get mana regen in life. It's really up to you. The Templar can be quite tanky on his own, but he starts near a bunch of, like, tanky nodes and a bunch of elemental nodes.
Yeah, I do more HP because I keep dying.
Yeah, if you want to go HP, you can. A lot of people opt for damage starting out, but it's entirely up to you.
I always opted into tanky and letting my gear, my skills do more damage.
A big thing that you'll see on the skill tree too is there are the circles. Each circle has basically 2 sets you go through. So for your like.
Yeah, I can see the top one is like either elemental damage or minion damage if physical.
And you'll see ones with orange outlines. Those are graders that give a big boost to stats. Or
yeah, like there's one that's retribution.
Yeah. You'll get
precision, discipline and training.
So, and then just a little bit left and below that, you'll see something called a keystone, which is called glancing blows. A keystone will typically give you like a debuff, but will also alter the way your character functions.
Glancing blow, chance to block attack damage is double, chance to block spell damage is double, but you take 65% of that damage from blocked hits. I mean, utter trust in your defense unleashes ultimate, but if I'm going to go a tank, I'm going to want to go that anyways.
So, yeah, so keystones typically, if you know they're really good for your build, you want to run. The Templar does start near one of the best keystones, which is called Resolute Technique. You will never miss regardless if the enemy is like invisible, evasive, anything, but you'll never crit.
So I would just shove damage down my throat if I'm never going to crit.
If you're not playing a crit build, you basically run Resolute Technique because you'll never miss. And then you just stack damage.
Yeah. I'm just over here debating damage or... Can you reset this?
Yeah, you can get... through the story, you'll get a few refund passives points, and through the game, you'll find Orb of Regret, which every time you use an Orb of Regret, that character will gain 1 passive point to refund.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm over here just debating if I want damage or I want tank. Well, it's only 14 to my H and 20% mana regen, so I might just do damage for now. Yeah, we're going to do damage for now, and if I don't like it, oh well.
Let's see if I can find you in the town.
Okay, I kill things a lot faster.
Oh, right, I was gonna look at if I have gloves for us. Because I know I did get Ondars and Face Breakers.
Oh, he pulled out a sword. Me no likey. Oh, he's back to full health. Why?
He pulls the sword out of his chest and he heals.
For even more damage. At least I have HP potions.
Right, okay, just for leveling 2, I'm gonna give you Shackles of the Wretched. You can't use them till levels, like, 7, but... honestly, like... just to make it a little easier on you, they reflect curses, and...
I killed him. Die. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm gonna like this game.
Oh, yeah, once you hit like level 80, your character just gets ridiculous. And you'll end the story at about level 70.
Use a scroll of wisdom. So I have a rusted spike, a one-handed sword.
For starting out at least, I think I pretty much have like a full set of gear for you. And if you want to play like around with some melee, I do have the starter sword, and I have a starter wand if you want to be a caster.
Yeah, so I'm entering the town now.
Okay, spell-wise, I basically just have a bunch of spells for you. I do
Expedition noob. So...
Okay, so I'm looking for a Templar that's probably over here, unless you're in a different instance.
Person's name is Cuck Me If You Can.
I see Boba Fred and Fury Beards.
Over by Nessa, I see... Well, what? I don't have to add you as a friend anyways.
I think so, yeah. Menu... Social... Okay, yeah, you have to add people as friends in the game. Let's see.
Friends, what's your character's... Well, you can just add me as Alkiriel.
Okay. That's A-O-K-I-R... Is it I-A-L or A-L?
A-L. A-O-K-I-R-A-L.
Okay, I see.
Toxic pew-pews.
Yeah. I like to make silly names for my characters. Okay, so I'll invite you to party.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
And...
Oh, I can just teleport to you. I found a button. Haha! And I land on... Hello.
Hello.
I'm the old man.
Yep. Okay, so I can also trade you some starting stuff.
Sweet.
And then I got you all of these starting stuff. So I got you a few lightning spells. I got you a lightning melee thing for fun, and the starting gear is... Oh, you have to mouse over my gear, and then it'll let you accept it.
Yeah, I had a mouse over all of it.
Yeah. Okay, so you can go ahead and throw all that on.
Oh, how do I equip a shield? Do I have to take away my scepter?
Yeah. If it's red, it means you lack like stats for it or whatever. But
Oh, I'm not high enough level
oh, okay.
for the shield.
So
Yeah, I'm not high enough level for the gloves either.
get rid of these. I'm gonna grab my support gems, and then I'm gonna grab Doris.
I usually play like a sword and shield person, or like a hammer and shield.
Yeah, that's why I figured like I'll give you the wand.
And yeah, hi Sinks. I see you in chat.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, and I remember you from the Streamlabs Discord.
And then I gave you a sword and a shield.
Yeah, you gave me a wand too.
Yeah, because most of the lightning spells, since I know you wanted to play lightning, a lot of the decent lightning stuff are blue, which means they're intelligence-based or magic. So I got you a bunch of those, and then I got you a green one, which is called, excuse me, lightning strike, which is the...
Yeah, the sword can use blue.
Yeah, and other than that, you don't have to throw abilities into a weapon. You can put them in anything.
Yeah, I can see where I can put some in my crown and my armor.
So at least for leveling, basically you don't care too much. As we get to higher levels, we're going to start caring about what colors they are, if they're linked, etc., etc. And you can...
I'm gonna put Shock Nova in my helmet.
Yeah, I figured I'll give you Shock Nova and Lightning Tendrils. I also gave you a, like, Kamehameha.
Oh, my intelligence. I'm too stupid to use any of these. Except for Lightning Tendrils. Which I guess I could put on my helmet. because you can override it, right? Whenever I want to add something later.
Yep.
Or I guess I could add
You
it
can
to the
take,
sword.
if you right-click a gem, you just take it out.
Oh. Oh, you do.
Yep. You don't lose it or anything.
That's dope. Because I have this elemental proliferation support, which is nice.
Yeah.
Lightning penetration support. Put that on the lightning tendrils. Oh, it's not linked.
Yeah.
So I should put that tendrils on my helmet and then put
Yep.
the additional added lightning damage support. Can't use that yet. But I could use the one I just got for free.
Yeah, and
Where
like,
did
low
it
level,
go?
it's basically, if it's an upgrade stat-wise, you'll just grab it and try to level up your key skills. In this case, I'm leveling Caustic Arrow until I'm able to use Spirit Arrow.
I got a blue thing on my HP after linking two blues.
So
That gave
that's
me a shield.
Energy Shield.
Nice.
Functions pretty similar to something like Halo. It'll regen very quickly if you don't take damage for a bit.
And you're too dumb to be able to do things. Yes, Trico, I'm too dumb to do anything.
And Energy Shield will be taken before your life.
Nice.
Unless it's chaos damage, which bypasses shields.
Yeah. I guess I'll also re-add Glacial Hammer to my armor just to have another damage skill.
Yep.
So I'm guessing Glacial Hammer, since it's in the middle, it's my middle click.
And you're free to like change those if you want to. Also, if you want, you can come over to Tarkley for killing Hillock, and he will offer you 5 new skills for you to pick from. I'm gonna take some.
I'm working with Hillock.
Fate awaits.
So some quests will give you like respec points, some will give you actual skill points, and some will just give you like skills.
Oh, cool. Smite.
Yeah.
Oh, I can get Smite and I can use it.
Yep. So as you level and do side stuff, they'll always offer you stuff that you'll be able to use at that point, and sometimes they'll be pre-leveled. At a later point, you'll be offered a selection of skills that are called Heralds. We're probably going to want to get you Herald of Lightning. Basically what a Herald is it'll cut your maximum mana by reserving a portion of it. But it'll imbue your attacks with lightning, and whenever you trigger its side effect, Herald of Thunder will repeatedly blast enemies nearby you with lightning bolts.
I may not have mana, but your life will go burr.
Yeah. It's a really fun skill because it's also... it shoots really, really quickly, so there's a lot of like synergies. If, for example, we wanted Hex Touch, if you wanted to apply
Take care.
Curse. A lot of this is really like up to whatever you want to do. Most builds typically run a core skill, a curse, sometimes an aura, sometimes a banner. But basically, you pick like a skill you really like, and then you kind of build around it, typically.
Yeah, that sounds neat. Interesting.
In the case of like how I'm going to be playing, I'm going to be building around Scourge Arrow once I hit level 28, and then I'm going to be running Herald of Agony, which will also give me a Scorpion Pet, but it'll boost all my poison damage. And then from there, I'll just have like a movement skill, probably like Blink Arrow or something. That's usually how it goes. Like movement skill, core skill, curse, or some form of survivability. And yeah.
I'm Rog.
Until next time.
Do I have the ability to reset? If I'm really lucky, I might get a chat.
What else do I have?
I do not have enough.
Until next time.
Yeah, Trico, we're just going to build me a lightning build that just nukes everything essentially as I walk up. That's tanky, especially what I'm going for.
Which will be easier to build because a lot of the stuff you want is not too expensive. So when we get to that point where you really need to start flushing out your build, it's not going to take us long to get your gear, and all of the lightning skills are usually pretty good and don't need like specific gear. So it's a really good way to start a league. Just don't be like me and then play Righteous Fire as a league starter and then wonder why you die all the time because you set yourself on fire for 90% health a second.
Why am I dying?
So, once you've talked to everyone, you got all your stuff, you can come over to the coast, which is our next area, and we'll head towards the island.
Where do we go? Do I just go to that big glowy door?
Yeah, there will be a big glowy door, and you'll head to the coast. Okay, so I need to get to level 5 to use my level gloves. And basically we just color our way down, and we're going to look for the tidal island. Each zone also will have... Oh, okay, there are 2 players, so enemies are slightly different.
Ah! Lightning tendrils is interesting.
Yeah, I gave you a few that as you level, you can try them out and see what you like. Because if we are going with the Mjolnir build, any spell you have in that hammer, when you hit something, it's going to trigger it. So you can literally shield charge into a horde of enemies and have like ball lightnings just fly everywhere.
God, as long as I just have them in the AoE, this thing just...
Oh yeah.
Tendrils is just like, goodbye.
It's a really strong AoE skill, yeah. The annoying thing, like, I will say, like, they made mana a lot harder to maintain with this thing. So having mana leech, mana regen, whatever, like, any way to really maintain it. Especially right now, like, you'll have your flasks, which are on your hotkeys 1 through 5.
Yeah, that's what kept me alive during the boss fight.
Yeah. You can loot new ones. There are what are called utility flasks that'll give something like when drank you gain onslaught or move speed, etc.
Oh, I can level up.
It's my lucky day.
Okay, so we found Gwenin, which is new to Expedition. How these work?
The worms will have to wait a bit longer for this meal.
Okay, let's clear these guys out. I'll explain how the expeditions work. So, basically, we have Gwenin here and a detonator, and we have 3 explosive charges. If we hold Alt, we can see what these little shrines do, which will basically buff enemies, but we get better loot. The skull markers will spawn minor mobs. The big skull markers, like this one, spawn a runic enemy, which is like a boss. And then basic treasure chests, yellow treasure chests typically give rare items, and then we have the big treasure chest. So the gist of it is to try to get as much loot as possible, either by buffing enemies to what you think you can handle, and then trying to get as much treasure chests as possible.
Let's do it.
So, let's see. So we have artifacts, rarity from monsters, rarity from monsters. Okay, so if we drop one over here, that'll give us more rarity and we'll get the big chest. We're very low level too, so they should be quite manageable.
Yeah, and like I have smite tendrils, which seems to do quite a bit.
Okay, so I've set it up what I think will be okay. So then we go over here, we hit the detonator, and it's gonna spawn a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm running Caustic Arrow, which does poison AoEs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and hold this button. And just watch lightning kill my enemies. For very little amount of mana, too. It's very cheap.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, nice. That's right away. so there's also 4 people producing an expedition. Of course, the first one we get is Gwenin, which now we get to loot all.
Oh, Iron Greaves. Now we just get to loot.
Yeah, if it's grayed out, that's the other person's loot. And basically, you just want to get as much artifacts as you possibly can. What Gwenin will let you do is for Broken Circle artifacts, you can trade them into gamble on items, which can be blue, yellow, or unique. And Astragali, I don't know how to pronounce that word, will basically let you reroll her inventory.
I just got some nice boots.
Need something?
Yeah, so if you open
So I can
locker, you can just store your artifacts in there for later.
Go well.
If
what are I don't have any.
there should be artifacts like right here. There's lesser broken circle artifacts. I don't know if you can see it.
No.
So if you hold Alt, it'll bring up.
Oh, here it is. Broken.
Yeah, and you want the broken circle artifacts, and you want the Astragale. There's some greater ones over here too.
Oh, a small meta flask.
Yeah. So if you hold Alt, that's how you'll see like all the loot. And
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
if you open Expedition Locker, you can hold Control and left click, and you'll store all of the artifacts in the locker for basically as a wallet.
Nice.
And then for Gwenin, she will take Broken Circle artifacts, and she allows you to basically buy an item, and you'll see if it's yellow, blue, or orange.
And you're gonna want to go for the higher colors.
Yeah, so at a low level, there is a little trick to making a lot of money and getting really lucky with Gwenin. At levels like
In a
this,
gambling
if you hit
mood?
gamble for items, she'll have simple robes. If you just buy those and then you Astragale like her stock, and you just keep buying simple robes, you'll
Go
either get
well.
1,000 ribbons, which is what I gave you, or you'll get a tabula rasa, which is the leveling shirt. Or it'll, be blue, or it'll be yellow. But basically, based on level, those are the items you'll receive.
Yeah, I need to sell some shit that I don't have. I don't have a lot of room.
Yeah. Basically, getting spend my skill points for now.
Yeah, also, the bot just said it. Go check out Saphy. Give her some love.
I just came back after being sick for 8 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do we just do this some more? Or...
I kind of know where everything roughly spawns, so yeah, we just kind of fight our way down. Each zone does have like mini bosses, which are pretty. Some of them are pretty annoying. Oh yeah, I found them. As soon as I walk over here, like time to burn, like yep, I found them. Basically, we're gonna run through the area, kill everything we can on the way. There's fire fury. Yeah, so they.
I'm on fire!
Yeah, every element does have different things it does. Chaos ignores energy shields. Fire. Lightning makes you take more damage, and ice, as you might expect, freezes you.
Oh, I got iron gauntlets. Smack.
Basically, the gist, at least leveling, is you just kind of like run to the end of the zone and kill things along the way. But I'm being a little slower since I'm fighting a lot of like my habits because I have almost 1,000 hours on this game. And my habits in this game are basically like speedrun.
Where did you go?
we're gonna keep making our way up to the right. And if you hit tab,
Okay.
you'll
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn.
yeah, if you hit tab, you can open up the map. But so we're looking for the title island and a waypoint, which always spawns like up to the right. Yeah, the waypoint's right here. So waypoints, they show up on your map. They're pretty hard to miss. You click on it, it lets you teleport.
Yeah, now I see. It's this shiny blue circle.
So I know the next zone is the mud flats, but we're gonna go this way to Title Island to do the side quest. And we're gonna get the medicine chest. So I figured we'll do the side quest along the way so you get more familiar with
It says mercy mission or enemy at the gate.
Mercy mission. So we're gonna go to the Title Island, which is down to the right from the waypoint. And basically in this area we have to kill the boss in the area to get the medicine chest, and then we bring it back to Pastel, who I believe gives us a skill point.
Ooh. Oh, I just got a passive skill point. So I can either increase my intelligence or my damage in general.
I mean, you do need int to repair certain equipment.
Yeah, I'm gonna do intelligence because that's also like overall more damage.
Yeah, int
Like it's not as much as pure raw damage, which I can get in a
is,
second.
For every 2 intelligence you gain 1 mana, for every 5 intelligence you gain 1% increase in.
Oh, I just leveled up again. I could just grab more intelligence.
Caustic Arrow is not the greatest of leveling abilities, but I'm a poison.
I'm debating on just going for more intelligence or grabbing some mana regen and HP, or just pure damage.
Usually HP, like, just, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I was also gonna grab because then that'll also give me some strength. I could do a strength and intelligence build.
Yeah, and that's what the Templar is, strength hit. He's the strength intelligence hybrid. I'm the ranger, which is the pure dexterity based character. Whereas the shadow is the dexterity intelligence character. Because I've met a few people that were like, oh, but the assassin would be the dexterity character, right? Like, no, it's the ranger.
Yeah, and the rangers are always more dexterity.
Yeah, and she can be played melee as well. She does have a melee ascendancy. She has one that's dedicated to bows, and then she has the one that I'll be going, which is more dedicated to damage over time and potions.
Ooh, there's a book.
And it'll auto-play like an audio. Interact with it. They basically give you a bunch of lore. Like, how the raid class was founded, the tribes that's here, etc.
Let me first clear out these enemies.
Yeah, so we have...
Drown to flames.
Yeah, so blue enemies are
Smack.
your typical upgraded. These yellow ones are your elites, like Goblin, and orange ones are the community bosses, etc. I need one more level.
Yeah.
It's the greatest amount of damage, but it's not that AoE. Can I just shoot?
Hey, it
Oh,
works.
yeah, I can. Alright. I thought I had to hit a target to make poison.
Apparently not. You can just crap out Taco Bell everywhere.
So there's Hail Rake. So we kill Hail Rake and we get the medicine chest. Yeah, you can see bosses are actually kind of tough.
Kinda.
Mana is gone.
Yeah, they kill him and we get the medicine chest. We're also lower level, like as we get higher level, like some buildings.
Yeah, I won't. I know once I get higher level, I will not be able to do what I just did. And sit there.
You might be. Depends how you build it. Because we can get you like Lightning Leech and Attack Leech. Since you want to play a Mjolnir build, you can basically get a lot of lifesteal. That's one of the big
I don't need
benefits
this
of
bow.
playing a attack
Should I just drop shit I don't need?
Yep.
Okay, let me clear out my inventory of stuff I just don't need.
After stream, like off stream and everything, I'll have you set up like filters so you can tell like items that you want to loot. Because there are vendor recipes where you sell them specific items and combinations of items, and they'll just give you better stuff. Like if you find an item that has 6 sockets, they'll give you 7 jeweler orbs.
Now I'm over here debating if I want what would be the benefit of me doing a wand? Oh, spell damage.
Yeah. So,
I guess since I'm using my spell mostly, I'll use my wand for now.
yeah, that's why I figured like I'll give you a spell. If you wanted to use like glacial hammer, you can use your sword. Also, life sprig is just it's the best like one to use starting out.
Ew, goopy.
Yeah, this game's quite.
Yeah, that does so much more damage with the shift.
Yeah, like
That was only a 9% increase. Bah.
I have a few extra wands too, as we get to higher levels. Where if you want to keep playing like a spell caster until we can get you Mjolnir or a decent melee skill, yeah, we can get you.
Yeah, like I have smite, but
Thank you, Erica.
smite doesn't seem to do a whole lot.
Okay.
Not at least as much as
So let's take the waypoint back to Lion Eyes Watch and turn in the quest of Vestal. Because your quest items will take up inventory space.
Yeah, it took quite a bit of inventory space.
Yeah, so we talked to Nessa,
While we live,
and she'll
we
give
are
you
blessed.
either a life, a mana, or a quicksilver flask. It's totally up to you which one you want. I'm gonna take quicksilver, which is more speed. And she's also offering. Oh, she's offering me Mirage Archer.
Silver flask, medium mana flask, medium life flask.
Yeah. So, if you want more life, more mana, or you want to move faster, it's up to you.
I will get more life because you can never have too much HP.
Yeah. Okay, and after that we head back to the waypoint, which is the blue circle, and we're just gonna go back to the coast. And we're gonna
Oh, my model is lagging.
Uh-oh. I'm saying I
Oh,
have, like... alright.
and then I have a socket.
Yeah. So... I might want... You know what, I'm gonna take Mirage Archer over Chance to Poison, because Mirage Archer is a really fun bow utility. What Mirage Archer basically does is I gain a minion over my head that will just shoot my skill for me as I shoot it myself. So I'm just gonna spread.
So if I get spell cascade, that will just make my lightning spell dump around me, is what it says.
If it, so one way to know if it works is if you mouse over the ability, you'll see.
Oh, it does not work on lightning tendrils.
Yeah, so spell cascade will work on things that basically, if it does an area of effects and you only have to cast it once, it'll cast it in front and behind of where you cast it.
Grants onslaught, ancestral call support.
Yeah, Ancestral Call is pretty good if you want to play melee. Onslaught's also pretty good if you want to go fast.
I think I have Arcane Surge. Each supported spell will track how much mana you spend on granting a buff with the total mana spent reaches the
That
threshold.
is really good with lightning tendrils.
Yeah, gain arcane support after spending a total of 17 mana of support skill. Deals 11% more damage, 30% more mana in regen. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, like it's mana regen and it's
Gib.
damage for every bit of mana you spend. Like it's,
I could do that instead of my, I could go back to my sword, which is blue. Because I do prefer my sword over my wand, even though it does more magic damage.
yeah.
Or I could just put that on my
I mean later on too. you
chest.
always
I'll just put it on my chest piece that has blue.
Because I gave you a green skill too called Lightning Strike, which is you'll smack the ground and you'll basically shotgun lightning orbs.
Yeah. But give me 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back.
Meantime, I'm just gonna run around mud flats. Clear out everything. Wait. And see if I can find some basic gloves. I don't want to go too far ahead and take like all the experience. At least when I'm like supposed to be like teaching how to play the game. I don't want to go on ahead and do everything. So. Mirage Archer actually doesn't work at that level. I think that might have been the only enemy. I think we killed everything. Save for like a gravel spitter and a zombie. Yeah, we killed everything. Other gloves I can use at the moment. Freeze or add. I'll just wait one level and I'll use on bars. Just need a belt and some rings.
I am back. Oh, my iron gauntlets have a bunch of blues on them.
Once you're good, you can take the waypoint and then head up to the right, and you'll be in mud flats. I just cleared out, like, funny enough, I went to go clear out the map we were just on to see if, like, just go back and not stand there for anyone watching me. We killed everything but one zombie and a gravel eater. Like,
Oh my god.
we just went.
So we go back to the coast or the waypoint?
Go to the coast waypoint and then head up to the right to the mud flats.
Okay, let me just go to the waypoint to teleport. Is there one in Lion Eyes?
Yeah, down, like straight down.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it'll show up on the minimap.
To the coast.
Alright, and then head to mud flats. And in the mud flats, the objective for mud flats is we need to find nests and loot these shells. But we also want to find the. Also, you're now introduced to the enemies called Roas. Roas like to charge forward. So.
Oh, there's a chest right here. Orb of Transmutation.
Yeah, any orb item or scrolls, just go ahead and do them, because since you're new, you're gonna need, like, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Mirage Archer is such a good starting support.
Pain brings strength.
Yeah, so
That's
exclamation
nature for you.
points are custom triggers.
Burn! Level up. Nice.
Yeah, we'll actually level up like pretty quick. The typical way people, when they just want to get to the end game and try to build, is you just rush the main story, and then you go back and do everything, but once you hit Act 9, you just farm. Which I don't particularly want to do, since this is like your first time playing it, and
Yeah, and I'm not really in any rush to get to the end.
yeah, like, I just enjoy the game, so it's not like I care about reaching end game. Besides, I have characters at endgame in the league anyways. And, if I really need to, like, I'll farm here for us, off stream. I'm not very sure what Cosmic Arrow. Chance. Yeah, so orb items are referred to as currencies. You basically spend them to craft, or you use them as currency to trade.
Oh, ow. I may do more spell damage, but the only thing I can use is my spells with this wand.
that gives us all of the glyphs that we need, but we want to find the...
Well, there's a glyph back here.
Oh yeah, okay, I thought it was shared, because I looted all 3.
No.
Okay. So there's one there, and then I believe there were...
Yeah, I've got all 3 now.
Oh, okay. So, also I found Gwen again.
We can go ahead and do Gwynin again. Why not?
Yeah, it's good to have the artifacts, plus we might get a tag left if we're really lucky, let's see. Rarity of items dropped by monsters. Artifacts and chests is pretty good. More enemies. Okay, so probably... this one.
I go ahead and level up.
And here, and then... I guess
Racing!
okay.
Grab more damage so that I could just nuke stuff. Ready.
Alright, so I detonator. Pretty much just went for chest next to me. Also starting with these guys is really easy. Once you hit like level 70, these guys are
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Especially that 12% increased damage is just like... Splintered Tower Shield. I mean, I could use that until I can get the other one. Unless I can use the next one, no. But now I have a shield.
What else do I have? Until next time.
I'm basically getting like just because I don't.
Eroded Blade.
Oh, I should start
Simple
these.
robe on the ground. I guess we can grab this rusted sword and see what I get.
Yeah. And I can wear my gloves, which now that I can do that, just so I don't look goofy, I suppose. I'm gonna throw on my harvest.
Simple robe with thick skin. Padded vest of the newt.
I think that's a little bit much. I don't like the wings that much. And then weapons. I use the silver crescent. Just so I have a cool looking bow. I'm basically making myself look kind of cool and thematic, so I went for like a tribal-y sort of look.
Did I try to gamble for like a better wand?
Yeah, you can gamble for whatever you want there.
You don't have enough currency.
I'll give myself even more like horns. Okay, that's maybe too late. Alright.
I could try to gamble for a better robe.
Yeah. If you gamble in simple robes, you might get the tabula rasa, and then you're in a really good spot starting out.
Let's do it.
I really like
Shining Simple Road of the Inuit. I don't need that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
But oh
with my,
well.
like alien outfit and then a toxic kind of bow. Since I am a poison-based character. Oops. Okay, so I did find the other area is over to the left. There is a side quest. Basically, all we have to do is kill a whole bunch of skeletons and zombies and a necromancer, and then we get a skill point and I think a new ability. And I want to level. I don't need AoE. I'll try chance to poison in the free socket.
Now there's skill point. I guess I'll grab the strength now.
Yeah, I don't have any like rare effects.
Alrighty.
Alright, so off to the left. Hopefully we'll find it. I actually kind of love the trail you get on this bow. In fact. here we go. The fetid pool. So our goal is to kill literally everything in here, and we get a skill point out of it once we go back to Lion Eyes.
Oh, nice.
This will also introduce you to skeletons and other effects. Also, if you do have skill gems that you can't link to your main ability, but you want, like you probably will use it later, feel free to throw them in a slot just to get an XP. Like, even if it's doing nothing, as long as you have it equipped, get an XP.
Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. So at least you can level it.
Yep. Another thing that I kind of do is if I'm playing a character that I know, like, I'll use that skill later on, I'll go ahead, throw it on a free slot on a high-level character, farm a whole bunch of, like, that's the way to do a slot, and then I'll just level up that gem for another character later on.
Back. Magic missile.
I believe here, what
Hello, Driftwood Mall.
I think you're level 6. Either 5 or 6, I think.
I have no idea what level I am. Level 6.
Okay, so in 2 levels, I think you can try out it's just a lot of starting like stuff magic based. But
I'm just gonna hold this button till he dies.
go ahead and loot like any scrolls or anything.
Roll.
This
This plus 30. It gave me plus. This thing gave me plus 30 to freaking. I got an amulet. It gives me plus 30 to my. Oh, I don't have a scroll of wisdom though. Yeah, I do. It's above it. I was like, where'd they go? So it gives me plus 30 to intelligence, plus 11 to dex, adds 1 to 5 lightning damage to your attacks, 19 to maximum life, and 6% cold resistance. Nice. That is literally for my build. Perfect.
I didn't have any great like. Sorry. Oh, ow. That hurt.
I do prefer my sword, so I may re-equip my sword.
Like, I mean, if you want to play like a melee build, you could just run like maybe red or green, and you could.
Yeah, it'll re-let me use smite and stuff.
Yeah. It's just like for a lightning build, it's pretty easy to play like casters. Yeah, if you want melee stuff, even if you really need to, I could just jump on an endgame character and slice. Melee stuff's weird. Okay, level 7. Now I get finesse, which is great because that's attack speed, accuracy, and dexterity.
I'm gonna grab some more intelligence.
So I'm just gonna wear my harvest. To be like all thematic, I have like this sort of living druidic dryad-y outfit, and then I have like poison. And when I get to the end game, my ability actually shoots an arrow that will spawn poisonous plants. So I like trying to be thematic with my transmogs.
Nice.
So I am tree person. The only thing is I wish like my abilities were blue, but poison is green. And I don't want to wear my green outfit because I don't like it as much.
I can get to level 12, I can use lightning strike.
Yeah, that's the smack the ground and shotgun. Which you might find pretty fun. Just those projectiles from lightning strike go far. And at this point, if you happen to find a sword that's actually better than, what's it called, Rust Tooth or something?
Red beak rusted sword.
Yeah, Red Beak. I know you can upgrade Red Beak.
Yeah, I had a whetstone, so I used it on it.
Oh, so Red Beak is a faded unique. There's some that are like that. We'll unlock prophecies in a few, and a little bit of story progression. But basically, some unique items can be upgraded into their real forms by completing a prophecy, which you'll get from the volley later on.
Ooh.
Typically, all you have to do is have the item equipped and defeat a specific enemy that spawns on a certain map. I don't know who it is for upgrading the Red Beak, but it is an upgradable one.
Nice.
I know there's one where you need to kill an enemy called Chatters that spawns in the prison. I think it might be Prince Sorrow. Okay. And since the area is cleared, we can just go back to the mud flats and continue on until we get a waypoint, and then when we find the...
And we go back to town.
Yeah, so we'll open the door to the next area, and then we'll head back to town and get our... Please, I forget how fast...
What do we do with these glyphs?
We're gonna open a door to the next area, which should have a waypoint, and then we can go back to town.
Hello, chest. Had nothing in it.
Yeah, usually those would sell. You'll sometimes find lock boxes that have better loot, but they'll spawn hordes of enemies that can be upgraded. Oh, here's the boss. He's back. You might need to be a little careful against his back. He has a poison aura. Okay, here's the entrance to the next one. So you take the glyphs and then
Nice.
you put them in the wall here. And then head into Submerged Passage, which there is another side quest in this area.
Submerged passage is now open.
Yep. And the waypoint is right here. So we can go back to My Night's Watch. At the waypoint. And we just talk to Tarkley, and he'll give us
Stay
the
sharp
quest
out there.
And he's giving me Bear Trap, Puncture, Riposte, and Shrapnel Ballista. Okay, I'm gonna take Ballista because it's passive. And then he'll also give you a
A
movement skill.
necromancer. I've traveled
And a Book
in-
of Regrets. Which will give you a passive respawn.
So I warn you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and slot Shrapnel Ballista because it is basically just a turret that I slap down and then more damage. Yeah, and he gives you a movement skill, which are freeze. And after that, we go to the waypoint and we head back to Submerged Passage.
Alrighty.
In Submerged
Summon
Passage,
Holy Relic.
I've never tried that ability, so I don't know how it is.
Summon a Holy Relic that stays near you. When you hit enemy with an attack, the Holy Relic triggers a Nova spell with a very short cooldown that deals physical damage to enemies and grants life regen to your allies. This life regen is higher when applied to minions.
Dang, maybe Ballistas actually look kind of cool now.
Vigilant Strike. Attack enemies with a powerful melee strike. You gain the fortified buff.
If you want to be tankier, that one's pretty good if you're good about maintaining a buff.
Yeah, I mean, playing tanks, you get used to. But I'm curious on Holy Relic.
That would make you also kind of tankier because it gives you life regen.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Like, screw it. Why not?
Yeah. Like,
Steel Skin. Apply which takes some damage from hits for you before being depleted. That'll make me tanky.
Steel Skin is easily one of the best survivability skills in this game.
Yeah, I was like, I don't care for movement skills because I always forget they exist because I just face tank naturally and stay in place. So I was like, I'm gonna just kind of build myself around doing that anyways. Book of Regrets.
Yeah. So, just right click a Book of Regrets and it'll give you a passive respec point.
We'll give you 2 of them.
Yep.
Nice. So now I can like respec 2 points if I want to.
Yeah. So if you make a little mistake, you can just refund it.
I'm gonna put a holy relic on my sword.
I wish I had more green sockets, but for some reason I looted a plate vest. Still using a basic tree bow. I should just grab the first bow I see at this point. It'd be nice if the poison stayed for longer.
Oh, I didn't know that elemental proliferation turns my smite that's already an AoE into a bigger AoE.
Yeah, proliferation will basically, like, if you shock, ignite, or freeze, it'll spread it to anything nearby. And since you're playing lightning, it'd be shock, which is enemies take more damage. Because, honestly, I think lightning is probably one of the better skills if you're going for DPS. Fire is totally fine, but if you're looking for safety, play ice. If you're looking for damage, play lightning. At least that's what I've found. And then if you want,
I just like lightning. It's like one of my favorite elements.
oh yeah, like, and that's something I love about this game. It's like, oh, I like fire. Okay, I'll build a fire character.
Yeah, I could care less even if my character sucks, as long as I still have fun.
Yeah, and you can do a lot of like, this sounds cool. I'm gonna try this. Like,
Hate it. Go away.
and if you don't like it, you can just reroll the character. It doesn't take that long to
No, like even if I don't like it or if I get curious on a different weapon build,
I mean, the other thing.
which I can see this being like a good stream for me. Like, hey guys, we're gonna go try this. We're gonna level this and we'll try this. Trunk.
I mean, my fire build, I probably wouldn't say just because the way it literally plays out is, it just does damage to anything nearby, and otherwise it doesn't attack. So it's probably not that entertaining to watch.
You'd be surprised. I would watch it. I liked watching it when you streamed it to me on Discord. So I mean, I'd watch it.
I gotta
Brood
get used to
princess.
the fact, like, just watching, like, I figured it'd be boring, and it's like, it was 100% yes. I'm like, really? People want to watch me, like,
It's my lucky day.
I don't know, full forecast on school RuneScape or...
Here's a crude bow. Unidentified level 7.
Oh, yeah, that'd be an upgrade for me. Ooh, and it has 2 green and a red. Heck yeah. Dex, increased physical damage, that's fire damage. That's pretty good. I don't have any reds. I do have a blue skill I need to level up, though.
Huh, so I can easily take care of myself. I just ran away and I was like, can I take care of myself? Apparently. Oh yeah, I wanted to test what this does.
Oh yeah, holy relic. Oh, it just sits there, and as you hit things. Oh, no?
No, it follows me.
Oh, okay.
No, let's hit something.
Let's spawn some stuff for going, and neither of us uses...
I don't know how long it lasts, but...
Neither of us use cold, so taking enemies that are immune to cold is not going to affect us. Enemies have a chance to drop yellow armor. Alright, here we go. Drop my
So he just nukes everything in an AoE around me.
That's actually kind of significant too.
Yeah, it's keeping me alive.
There's a lot of upgraded monsters that's all about.
Chaps.
Yeah, one of them hit me really hard, but man, his heals. There's a blue short bow right here. 2-point arrow quiver, serrated air quiver.
It's physical and fire damage to attacks, so increases dexterity.
Coral amulet. I mean, I'll pick it up and identify it. Why not?
There's a good orb for you.
Medium mana flask.
Orb of Alchemy is actually a pretty good one.
Rival club. No.
Where do I want to go from here? I might go for quick step just to move really fast, but what I need is poisons. I think I go down for toxic strikes and swift venoms. So I'm tempted to go up for Heart of Oak just because I know Heart of Oak is extremely good.
Or upgrades a normal item to a rare item.
Yeah. So,
I guess I could upgrade these greaves I have
yeah,
to a rare item.
And you can save them for like later, or you can just pick up and use whatever items you want. I typically would say save your orbs and just grab stuff off the floor as you level.
Yeah, I was like, wait, yeah, we might as well do that.
Because the nice thing about an Orb of Alchemy is that you can basically use it to create endgame gear for yourself very easily. Because you just grab a white piece of gear that has an archetype that you need, and then you just upgrade it.
Nice, level up. Cave crustacean.
Yeah, sorry.
How long does this orb of augmentation? How long does this dude stay alive?
I think it might stay until it dies.
Nice. Good God. And it just shits out like healing and AoE damage. That feels broken.
We can additionally, if you wanted to, make it too physical to lightning, so you could focus purely on lightning damage, and its damage instead would be turned into lightning.
Yeah, I gotta find where it's at. So it's attached.
I didn't grab a physical lightning support, but yeah, there is a mechanic called conversion. Typically, it's for physical damage, but you can convert one type of damage into another type of damage. And there is.
Did I add it to? How do I know if proliferation works with that?
Just mouse over it, and it'll tell you if it'll work with it. Oh, I forgot I wanted to try. But I don't want to sacrifice my.
Does not.
I want to see how Mirage Archer. Oh Jesus! That seems fun.
But arcane storage support does.
Arrow Nova actually seems kind of fun. I'll keep Arrow Nova on for now. And just have some fun with it.
Now I have summoned Holy Relic that has. Now it does. Whenever it has. It grants 12% more spell damage to itself.
Oh my god, I can cover all those poison there. And plus I have the shrapnel ballista, which is not too bad. Oh, I can have two of them. Oh, thanks. Summons a Blessed Toto, which uses this skill. Enemies can be hit by multiple air. Oh, okay, yeah, it is just a shotgun turret, basically. Alright. I'm not too familiar with ballista skills, since they did add a few of them.
So if there's no like looking like a chain, because it looks like my sword is just two separate slots, right?
Yeah, so if there's a chain between them, that means they're linked. And you can additionally tell if it affects the gem if you mouse over it when it's socketed, and they light up. So, for example, in my bow I have Caustic Arrow and Arrow Nova. If I mouse over Caustic Arrow, Arrow Nova lights up as well, which tells me that yes, it is affecting the skill.
Okay, so it's not affecting that skill. Cool.
Yeah, if you see a gold chain, that means the socket is linked, and anything tied to it will affect each other.
Alright, now I get to pick another skill point. I'm just debating on shoving more intelligence down my throat or more strength. Or I can just get 10% increased elemental damage.
Yeah.
Or more mana. I could do 5% increased mana and life.
Lightning need elemental? Or you could do the life mana.
Oh yeah, I would need lightning. I'm also just thinking, like, should I get more HP?
Yeah, so lightning will scale with obviously lightning damage. It'll also scale with elemental damage. It will scale with physical damage if you're using an ability that converts it. So for example, lightning strike.
I'm thinking of getting more mana, because then I could get this armor and energy shield. That makes me tanky as hell. I could get 10% plus 5% more maximum energy shield.
Yeah.
10% more, and then 10%, and then I could get Sanctity, 20% increased armor, 10% maximum energy shield, regenerate 1% of your life per second, and plus 10 to strength and intelligence.
Yeah.
So I think right now that's what I'm going to focus on until I decide to... Because I also have refunds, so if I don't like that path, I can go a different way.
Usually you want to just work towards the bigger nodes. That's why I went like evasion and life, and then I went for finesse, and now I'm working my way towards... I think it's called like vicious poisons. Jeez, I spread a lot of poison.
Poison go burr.
I grabbed a scope, like a support thing called Arrow Nova, which changes it so I shoot it up, and after a delay it shoots 5 in a circle. But because my arrows don't have piercing, as soon as they hit something, they just drop poison there. So
Well, that's useful because it drops an AoE of poison.
yeah, so I can just, especially in areas like this, I can just spread like poison everywhere.
Some of my little pet.
It's not gonna be useful once I finally get my,
So lightning tendrils does not activate him.
No, I think it's only if you use attacks.
So like, yeah, so in like smite.
Yeah, so attacks are physical based skills. So smite, breathe, wave hand, lightning strike. I think cyclone might trigger it too. Okay, we want to find the other exit because there's a boss in there we can kill for a side quest.
Well, yeah, there was like a small door I saw somewhere over here.
Yeah, so we want to find that so we can kill Dollar of the Deep.
Right here. Oh, that's not it.
Yeah, it'll be a bright orange. Or it should be like the other door. I know in this area it looks like a big cave.
God, the healing from this totem is nice.
Yeah. It's probably in like one spot we just didn't look. Oh, it's like all the way back by the entrance.
That's fine. Making my way. Yeah, he has a little tiny HP bar up in the corner.
Yeah. So much poison. Oh yeah, here it is. It's just straight down to the left from Guano.
Nice.
Yeah, so then we'll go to the flooded depths and we just have to kill a big... I think it's like... lobster?
I can just teleport to you.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot you could do that. That's usually how
I'm gonna have a lobster bake tonight.
Usually that's how you do trading and stuff too. They'll invite you to a party and you visit their hideout. And they'll trade you from there. trading will figure out later because it's kind of a pain in the butt. There's no market, and you have to use a lot of like third-party stuff.
Smite go burr.
That would be so good with explosive arrows.
As long as it's like just nearby, Smite just nukes you.
Oops. Didn't want to loop that.
Saphy go treasure go burr. It's that dragon instinct.
Pour it on the nude.
Give me all the shinies.
Creatures.
Shinies. Oh, he even works if I just normal attack.
Yep, any physical damage should trigger him. Okay, so we want to go all the way up here, it looks like.
I'm making my way.
They don't even shoot like arrows, it's literally just shotguns.
Shotgun.
Yes, I've got shotgun turrets. Oh yeah, that's the boss there, he just kind of harasses you. Oh, found him. Oh, he's a crab. Okay. I thought he was a monster. The only drawback is it's so expensive.
Smite go burr. Yeah, with his totem, it just makes.
Your totem and spite actually buff my Ballista. Which I had no idea it worked like that.
Yeah, it's just. Smite just paired with my totem is just. I just slam my hammer around until you freaking die.
So I'm gonna go this way and then I wanna grab Quickies. Swift Venoms. Okay. Yeah, now we can.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything good here for me to pick up.
Yeah, now we can just backtrack and go through the other exit. Hey,
I love how he respawns and smacks us.
Yeah, right. Hey, we just beat you up. Like, get back in your waterfall.
Go back there. Don't make me beat your ass again.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Alright, now we just go all the way to the other side of the map and go through that door.
I could also just be lazy and just let you go there and teleport.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I do run really fast, because I have one
Yeah.
and
If I see you leave the area before I even get near it, I'm just gonna hit the button.
Okay. Because I've kept waiting, because I'm like, I don't want to go far ahead, I don't want to take XP away, etc., etc.
It doesn't help I get lost easily.
Does it help a lot of these maps are also very maze-like?
Well, that's how the old games were like, though. And that's what made them so great.
Like,
This brings me back to, like, old RPG time.
Hello again, local.
Ooh, look, another one. Let's do it.
Yeah, like, Expedition League, I think, should spawn later on, we'll get access to Tutor and Frog, who have different mechanics, but they enemies are immune to chaos damage. Okay, I can't do that. Because I am a chaos build. So, let's take.
Gambling with our lives.
Quantity dropped by enemies is pretty good. Enemies drop or give more
Gambling with our
experience.
lives.
It's also really good. And then we'll take a
Nice.
bonus. Okay.
Good God.
It's gone.
I could just stand here and just spam smite.
Oh, I forgot this is gonna be. Funny enough, they had the nerf movement like in the league because they found people were just getting one shot by them.
Roll of wisdom. I thought we were done. Goat man.
Oh, there's apparently like a few skeletons in this fight. Never
Not today.
There we go. Yeah, as soon as they say something like, "Ha, not today," or "for the calendar," that's how you know everything's dead. From the
Everything's dead.
Yeah.
They didn't really drop a whole lot of stuff. There's a goat's horn.
Yeah.
It's a yellow thingy, but I don't want it.
I'm gonna grab these leather scale boots, because... So there's a vendor recipe. If you find an item that has a blue, green, and red item socket linked, if you sell it to someone, they give you a chromatic orb.
Hmm.
So,
In a gambling mood.
yeah, I can't
Until
sell
next
those to you
time.
yet, but... Guys,
I can try to get a ring.
yeah, you can... get one for, like...
See if I get something good. I got a ring that gives me plus 10 to my intelligence. Let's try for... Oh, she already has one. I'll have to get her a new one, because I already have a decent amulet, so I have to refresh her to get the other ring.
Yeah, at the bottom, you can spend one as tribal aid.
23% to that. I could also try to get a belt. I'll try to get a belt. Oh, nice. Can't use it yet, but I got something nice. Those seagulls?
Yep, single demons. They will run for dead enemies, they'll eat them, and then it gives them the ability to do a blood vomit attack at us.
It's disgusting.
Yep. There's a lot of disgusting stuff in this game. Like, there's one area that, like, I hate going through it, it just stresses me because it's like a torture chamber and there's a lot of like torture devices. And there's also, if people have tryptophobia, there is an area tryptophobia.
Fair.
Fair warning, like, I hate the torture chamber just because when I studied psychology, they torture for some reason.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh,
Yeah, it's like once you know how the objects work, it's...
die.
I wish this bow had it. So then I could have like Nova with transfusion, or I could have Nova with pleasure, and just have like the entire screen coated in poisons.
One day, we will get there.
We'll take that.
Right now, I'm just finding how broken this thing is.
Right, so there are also things in basically get auras.
Yeah, I see them. I'm breaking them.
Need to also see if I can. Okay, so like for example,
Oh, I leveled up again.
that plate vest on the floor has a green, a red, and a blue. If you sell that to a vendor, you will get a chromatic orb. Because, yeah, there are certain, like, vendor recipes. Like, there's a recipe to get a unique item that's actually pretty good called a lore weave. And in order to get it, you have to sell 100 unique rings to a vendor.
Interesting.
It's a very good item, but you basically just sell a whole bunch of like trash level rings.
Leave the dragon alone. Yeet.
Funny enough, I just realized I have an outfit that's called the Dragon Hunter outfit. It looks all fiery though, so I don't want to wear it. I kind of like my
It's not in.
dryad shirt.
Yeah.
As the prey grows more fierce, so must the huntress.
Back. The gritting totem. Get smacked.
Skill point line is going to go down.
Yeah, I'm just building up my armor right now so that I can tank a lot easier for us.
Spending on dexterity.
Yeah, I have more than enough intelligence right now, so I was like, might as well get some more armor and stuff, because you can't go too wrong with increased armor.
Yeah, armor's pretty good.
Especially because I'm building a tank.
Yeah, plus, like, it's kind of a requirement. Plus, like, when you get to big trade, pieces are capped out. Chaos doesn't cost much.
It's at level 10.
Typically, you're gonna want to max out your resistances.
Yeah, this belt I have gives me 17% increased global physical damage, 12% lightning resistance, and 17 increased flash recovery for life. Now I get to add a new bonk,
Let's see, what is this?
new skill point.
Damage over time for poison, increased attack speed, chance to poison on hit. Okay, so that is really good. Poison's even.
Oh, retribution sounds kind of nice.
Yeah. Okay,
14% increased damage, minions deal 10% increased damage, 5% increased attack and cast speed, and then plus 10 to strength and intelligence.
Yeah, if you're gonna use minions, like if you really like that orb, it'll buff that orb thing.
Oh, I could also do minions deal increased 8% increased damage and then 10% increase to physical damage. Since I'm going for a physical build, I'll go for that next. Yeah, now my little orb does more damage, and I do more physical damage, which in turns makes Smite more broken.
False god. False god, lightweight.
Might go burr. Can't move. That tribal maul, it's two-handed, I don't need it.
I keep hoping I'm gonna get like a leather chest plate instead of this stupid plate vest.
Eroded tower shield. I don't know that's better than my current shield.
Shields can give you shield, armor, or evasion. So,
No, my plank kite shield's kind of broken.
yeah.
117% increase to armor and energy shield.
Yeah. The shield-
Regenerate 3% of my life per second. Regenerate 3% of life while on low life. Stacks with the previous. Alright.
Yeah, I figured like for the build you want to play, that shield is like the go-to for starters. Oh, there is a really good shield. I'd have to check my character. I do have my I'll have to see what he gets. Get ideas.
My holy relic just leveled up. Climb.
Oh, so we have an essence, but it doesn't matter too much. Basically, you free them, they'll always be yellow, they'll have to be different dice, and then we'll give you an essence. Essences are basically used for crafting.
Sweet.
I don't bother with them unless they're like scraping essence, which is the highest tier, but...
It's my lucky day.
Ooh, yeah, now we can do this thing again. Just for XP, really.
Speaking of, those monsters have 15% more life, but grant 40% more experience. Chests have a chance of containing rare weapons, chance... Jewelry 1, quantity of item. Okay, so I think if I can help it, we want that. That. And then... Oh, nice. Okay. This should be decent. So they'll have like 4 drops, chance to drop a pair.
Nice. Yeah, that XP, I can already see it just going burr down there.
Mana is gone.
Yeah, as long as I have this little totem guy going and he doesn't die. Healing is...
You can just summon it.
Yeah. Chain belt. I will pick that up and see if it's any better. Iron ring. I'll pick that up and see if I can get a better ring.
And where's the short bow I looted? Another green.
This is a 2 blue superior short bow.
Yeah, I looted a yellow short bow, which is okay. Actually, it has less damage than my short bow. I just have a really good roll for lowest tier bow. It's kind of funny. Where's the
Oh, I used a portal scroll by accident, not what I wanted to use.
Yeah, no, it just lets you teleport to town. And then you can teleport back, but it removes the portal. Oh, right, there's Dark Souls enemies in this area.
Oh, this is a nice other ring. So I picked up a Corpse Circle Iron Ring. Add 1 to 4 physical damage to attacks. Plus 4 to the evasion rating. Plus 3 to your maximum energy shield. Plus 16 to maximum mana. 7% increased rarity of items found. 10% fire resistance.
Oh, that one has like maximum.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do this on this chain belt. It's not as good as the one I got from the other one because it gives me damage. This one gives me 10 to my max energy shield, 19 max mana, 11% increased stun duration on enemies. But I don't stun anything.
You probably do and just haven't realized it, but stuns basically once you take 20% of your health in a hit, it stuns. Which is basically just a stagger.
Yeah, then I've probably not noticed that my smite probably stuns. Because it almost one-shots things.
Yeah, so you're probably just not noticing it. Because it is very quick. Like, right there when I shot the enemy, they kind of healed back. That's a stun.
Waypoint. Do we want to go back to town and turn in that,
Oh yeah, we may as well go turn that in. Because I think that gives you a passive point. Hi, Dark. Who do we turn it in? Oh yeah, Tarklight.
Stay sharp
Yeah,
out
you get a
there.
passive
Stay sharp
for
out there.
killing the crab.
managed to kill a grand.
So I'm gonna go this way, because I want to get passive ability to poison. I kind of want to go through quick step and then grab toxic strikes, but it'd just be better for me to go dexterity and then grab that. Increase chaos damage with attacks, chance to poison. Holy crap. Well, that's exactly what this build is about.
Yes.
Keep fighting.
I'm Poison Point Archer.
Like usually sometimes I either play a tank or like these big berserk things. So like if I don't like Templar, which I'm liking it and like not liking it, like Smite's cool. So I'm hoping like skills later on the road are gonna be more entertaining.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few that can be quite entertaining. And if you like big berserk characters, there's the Marauder who literally has Berserker. And,
Yeah.
Berserk is interesting because it adds a mechanic called Rage, where you will attack faster and do more damage, and Berserker gains more benefits on top of Rage stacks. But the more Rage stacks you have, the more your life decreases over time. You basically poison yourself. But you just go insane. Another really good that's like tanky, but if you like more an aggressive playstyle, is the Gladiator. He's kind of based more on shields or bleeds. But Gladiators can be pretty tanky because they can get the ability of whenever you bleed an enemy, you also blind them. And then he gains like passive benefits for having a shield equipped or dual wielding, stuff like that. If you like two-handed weapons, you can also play a Slayer, which is tanking through lifesteal, basically.
Oh, I used to play classes like that.
So if you're into like two-handed classes and you like lifesteal-based tanking, Slayer is all about that. And then there's Champion, which is all about fortifying passives. Berserker is just naturally tanky. It's based on mechanic. Charges. Charges are actually pretty simple. You just do things, you get charges. The more charges you have, the more benefit you get, depending on what type. So, yeah, there's a lot of like really tanky ascendancies, and once we get through Act 3, we'll unlock the Scion, who will start in the very middle of the skill tree, and you can fuse any two ascendancies you like at a reduced effectiveness, basically.
Oh, okay, that might be more something I can do. Even though it might not be as good, it can let me do a little bit more stuff.
I don't know if I want poison duration or poison damage.
Excuse me.
I might want poison duration. Poison's stack. So the more I poison, the more poisons they do. Which is kind of what I'm going with them. Scared arrows
And Smite just go burr.
Strap leather, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Gold crude bow.
And we are about to be introduced to one of the first act bosses, and now I can use my movement skill.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Oh, they really did nerf dash.
Oh, Navali, one sec. I'll talk to you in a second.
Yeah, so Navali's the fortune teller. She'll give you prophecies, and that's how you upgrade fated uniques. She also gives you prophecies that'll say maybe something like you'll encounter a rogue exile, and they will drop a rare item. She basically gives you like little side quests that can happen randomly in different zones.
Oh, and I also have another passive skill point. Now I have Retribution.
So for
14%
any,
increased damage. Minions deal 10% more damage, 5% increase to attack and cast speed, and plus 10 to strength and intelligence. Now my intelligence is at 103.
yeah, attack speed I kind of need, so I'm gonna go for duration attack speed, because I need attack speed since the ability I'm gonna be playing at level 28. You charge it up, and then faster your attack speed, the faster you get attack. And then you just release like a crazy strong arrow.
Oh no, the gold sellers.
Yeah. Grab the alteration, because I can basically trade in orbs of alteration for skills if we want to mix it up. And now we get to go into the
There's no
prison.
justice in a place like this. Only misery.
Prison.
Yeah, it's basically a lot of skeletons and necromancers. And we will be introduced to one of the first act bosses. Pretty soon.
The voice acting itself reminds me of Divinity. Or like Baldur's Gate.
It's kind of realized we're playing like the two exiles. We got exiled for like the silliest reasons. You questioned your superior and you're left-handed, that's why you're exiled.
Are you sure about this?
I got exiled because the ranger got exiled for poaching and being a lesbian.
What did the Templar get exiled for?
Being left-handed and questioning a superior.
That's funny.
That's literally all it is. He questioned, like, the word of God, basically, in, like, one instance, and then they were like, wait, but you're left-handed. You can't be that!
My mana is gone.
Oh, Chatters.
Yeah, Shatters is one of the faded bosses. We'll upgrade it. If you have the prophecy to get all the items that you need. I don't remember which one. I can upgrade them.
Whalebone Rapier.
Yeah, at this point, that rapier might be better.
Yeah, I picked it up to see. Well, my physical damage on this sword is 9 to 23. The rapier is just a little bit more, got a little bit more range. I don't even have enough dexterity to use it, but I have it. I just walk into a room full of poison.
I gotta remember it's against the poison, so I need to keep spamming it. The AoE can't have it doesn't count as a hit. Those Nova arrows and the arrow I shoot when I rain it from above, those count as hits and those have a chance to poison.
Huh.
The caustic ground is basically just like acid. An arrow would be pretty good too, because that would be fire and stuff. Oh, we'll need to do this. Because, yeah, you need to unlock ascendancies. So basically, you need to complete the trial. This one spikes, so you're gonna pretty much run here, and then you're gonna wait for spikes. Then we flick the lever, and now we have to go back. This is another reason that movement skills are very strong. You can't.
Didn't really do that much damage, but that's because my energy shield is so high.
Yeah, they do a hell of a lot of damage. Like, traps deal a ton. Especially the buzzsaw wardens.
Change. Never mind. I had to change where lightning tendrils was at. Ah!
These enemies hit really hard.
Ow!
Ow! I try to stack as many poisons as I can. Jeez, kill. Okay, and then interact with the Ascendancy plaque. Which will basically show you need to complete.
They dropped the blue. They dropped the blue longbow.
So I'll Also, for your first ascendancy, you'll get it about level 33. Ascendancies are effectively you complete a labyrinth, you defeat a boss that'll have multiple phases and different mechanics that change every day, I believe. And if you beat him and get to the treasure vault, you interact with an altar, and then you get to pick your ascended class.
Oh.
So, as we go through story, we're going to want to complete all those challenges, and they'll introduce you to all the different paths that can spawn.
On, hello, blue boys.
Level 12, I think I get access to some new stuff. Oh yeah, I have access to fleet population.
Yeah, level 12, which I'm about to hit, that's when I get the, like, some of the skills you gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't quite.
I always love a good risk.
I want to see if there's an XP altar. Variety of items found in the chest. Quantity of items. There's no XP one this time.
300% increased rarity, though. They're immune to cold damage.
Yeah. It's just short of reaching.
Might go burr.
They're gonna fall through the doorway. That's incredible. This stays right in the door. Okay, let's see. Some commons. Which ones do you need to get
Hail.
on fists? Blessers, okay.
Go well.
I'm gonna grab this star. That's the lowest tier. I thought it was a higher tier manifest. And point wise, I'm gonna go for attack speed and poison duration.
Let me see what I can gamble for.
Fist with venoms. Which is gonna be very good.
I can gamble for maybe another ring. Might as well.
Yeah, any gear you wanna upgrade, just it's all gamble on. Dirty techniques. I don't know if I need dirty techniques.
This says 10% increased global accuracy rating, 20 to maximum life, 5% increased light radius.
Yeah, light radius is like the most useless.
A war staff.
Now that I'm in the upper person, I'm gonna be right back real quick. Just need to use the bathroom really quick.
Yeah, go for it. That was a good chance to stretch too. Yeah, like... Stretching is always nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I can now level up. Oh, I can also learn level 12 things. Now I'm going to go towards this armor and go for Sanctity, which gives me more armor, more maximum energy shield, HP regen.
Okay, I didn't realize that just passively having chance to poison from these nodes makes my shrapnel ballistas apply poisons really quick. Oh yeah, my damage over time is really starting to scale up.
I'll just shoot lightning through the bars. Enjoy.
You can even dash through the bars.
Oh, I can just open the door.
Yeah, you can just open the door, but what do you think about like doors and bars and stuff? Is movement skills?
Hey, there's a shiny dudes over here.
Like skills regardless of
Oh, he hurts.
chromatic orb, which are probably one of my favorite orbs.
Use Spirit Shield.
Yeah, so it's a shield that will give you energy shield instead of giving you armor or evasion.
It's very broken for a spellcaster when I undid it. When I did its identification. Listen to this. 10% increased spell damage. 17% increased spell damage.
Yeah, because it's a base type. Spirit shields are basically caster shields.
Yeah. Which I'm really not a caster. I'm like a pseudo caster.
Yeah, it's just right now. I figured, like, I'll give you some
Are there spears?
there are not spears.
All arms, same thing. I always get those mixed up.
There's like whole axe. There's the great axe and great swords. That's it.
Sad.
It's like
Come over here, you little
please stop.
shite.
I'm a ranger. We're evasion based. It's basically I either don't get hit or I get hit for like all my life.
Alright, I have some new skills I can use. Lightning Strike, which is a green.
Yeah, like,
Use your melee weapon with...
that's smack the ground and make a lightning shotgun.
Arc. Oh, what if I put Arc and Smite together?
Arc is cheap lightning. Arc also does more damage the less targets it hits.
Well, now I learned Chain Lightning.
So now you'll probably have
Yeah, I'm gonna use that over Lightning Tendrils. And I can add Arcane Support to it. Where did it go? Also, now my takes a Lightning Strike. Nice. And then I need to add Arc. I can either add Arcane Surge, which makes it do more damage the more I use it. Or I can just add additional lightning to it. I will do Arc. We'll do Arc with the support of Arcane damage.
I should have given myself poison works.
Oh, yeah, no, Arc is pretty... It hurts.
Yeah, Arc is for the longest time has just been regarded as one of the best like it has very good single target and it has very good AoE because of how it functions. Since the less targets it hits, like it deals a high amount of damage, but it spreads it between everything you hit. So if you only hit one target, they take 100% of the damage. But if you hit like 2 targets, then they both take slightly reduced.
Zip zap.
Especially if we can get you here, then basically anytime you call someone with a hammer, they can cast a burst. And it just makes you a single target. Oh, right, so those are bleeds. If you move, you take increased damage, it deals physical damage. For whatever reason, they decided that bleeds really needed to be buffed.
Bleeds go burr. My holy relic leveled up again.
Yeah, so there's a lot of ways you can kind of get around bleeds.
Ooh, orb of augmentation.
My mana is gone.
Yeah, it'd be easier for you to reach it, but there is a way around. There's an easy way around bleed. Typically, you just craft a flask that gives you remove bleed and immunity to bleed while it's active. Or if you're more of a strength character towards the bottom of the tree and you run something like Steel Skin, anytime Steel Skin, like a guard skill, Steel Skin shell, is triggered, it just removes bleeds.
Ooh, interesting.
That little circle also will reduce the so, like, if Steel Skin's a skill that appeals to you, it's pretty useful for that.
I use it when I need to touch a boss. That's about it.
Well, speaking of boss, we're about to go fight the Warden.
Alright, I'll pop it when I get there.
Yeah, so they kind of changed him. He doesn't actually show up in his boss room anymore. He just
Quite
kinda
sure
shows
of
up in the
yourself,
hall
aren't
here.
you, Huntress? The Warden enjoys the taste.
I'm probably not going to be able to do too much damage to this dude. Because poisons take a bit to ramp up. So basically every time I hit them, I have a chance of applying a poison, and they'll last however long they do. And if I apply a poison, they last individually, basically. Yeah, so he'll be just... He's really hard to miss.
Your crime is trespass.
Yeah, hi, Brutus.
Your sentence is death. Come. Let me embrace you.
Why? Why me? Wow. That's kind of funny that you can already take his triple slam.
Let me embrace you.
Hey look, I'm already at full shield again. Die!
Embrace you.
Smite! I smite
I've
thee.
done for you what I would do for any
Poisons
wounded
actually
enemy,
don't do
Brutus.
that bad damage against bosses.
Plated gauntlets. Let me grab those. Those are yellow. I don't have enough room.
Have a belt.
Well, I don't need this. And I don't really need this life sprig anymore, but I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah, or you can save it if you want to make an alt that's a caster. It's totally up to you.
Yeah, I might make a caster at some point. It sounds dope. Plated gauntlets.
Personal favorites for me are... I love bow builds and I love caster builds. Just because some of the magic skills in this game are kind of like...
It's hard to tell.
and crazy.
Oh my god, the amount of armor this has. Honor clutches. 46 armor. Plus 12 to strength. 17% increased armor. 9% to fires and 1 mana gained on kill. I don't know those are better than the chain gloves. Well, they have more armor than what you gave me. I just lose the ability of like...
Just realized you can't even like see the horns through this helmet, so let's take these off.
Yeah, I'll equip those. They are better than what I'm wearing. And I'll just hold on to the ones you bought me for like a new character gear.
I'm gonna give myself like 2 raven pets just for fun. They don't do anything, they just follow me around. And I'll give myself the harvest portal just because it looks
How do you know if something's a magic weapon? Is it when its stuff is blue?
blue is magic rarity and yellow is rare.
So what are so yellow is rare. What are these oranges? Are those epics or whatever it's called?
Orange is unique.
And yellow, okay. Cool.
So typically a lot of unique items will like they'll give you like a really big benefit, but sometimes they come with like a downside. The only one I can think of as an example off the top of my head is a bow called Dark Scorn, which will convert some of your physical damage into chaos, but it makes you take physical damage as chaos. Which basically means physical damage ignores energy shield. And given how resists typically work towards the end of the game, you'll have 75 negative resistance to chaos.
Yeah.
So
Tark the Tark Leclerc.
some of them just do like some of them have like deer stalkers are their boots that turn your skills into trap based skills if you throw things in the boots. Something like the Star Forge will only deal physical damage, it can't deal any elemental. And then some just have like it's good at doing like wide sweep, just gives you a lot of damage. But usually the way I've found it works is if you have an idea or you like you grab a unique if it helps you, otherwise just stick with your like I don't know anything that'll really help. Maybe a drill neck just because it makes my arrows pierce. Other than that, I'll probably just stick with the yellow bow that I've been working on.
Yeah, I just know I gotta go for Mjolnir.
Yeah, like, we'll want to get you Mjolnir, and it's up to you if you want Impulse's Broken Heart, but it makes enemies kill. If you shock an enemy with a lightning skill and you kill them, it causes them to explode in a lightning explosion 100% of their life. I got a freaking portal for him. Oh yeah!
Nice.
That's really rare. It means I don't need town portal scrolls anymore. I just throw it into a socket and yep, just make a portal.
I have a saber, which I will grab to see if it's any better than what I'm wielding.
Alright, now I've got Smith Venoms, which is awesome. So next one I'll probably go for Dexterity and go for Toxic Strikes. If I can find a new one that does
I do see a passive I no longer wanted, which was that physical minion damage. I don't really care. Like, I'm probably not going to keep the minion. He's just nice.
yeah, like there are ways to get a lot of life with him, and if you so wanted to,
Yeah.
instead of Inquisitor, you do get this NC called Guardian, which has a passive of every 4 seconds regenerate 20% of your life.
Yeah, I just now got Sanctity, which increases my armor by 20%, 10% increase maximum energy shield, regenerates 1% of that life, and then plus 10 to strength and intelligence.
Yeah, Sanctity is like Templar strikes quite a lot.
This should put a dent in your arrow.
Yeah, so now I'm kinda...
His Ascendancies just typically aren't like
I'm not up to that just yet.
a nice sort of playstyle. Like, I love the Wiz and I love the Ranger. Sometimes I like the Widow. Sometimes I also can't play the Shadow just because of his personality.
Yeah, that is a big thing for certain characters. Like when I played was really into Soul Worker. Some characters I literally could not play them even though I liked their playstyle. I hated their character's personality.
Yeah, like, because the Shadow's, like, very much just, I'm the crazy murderer. Like, he has the assassin, the trickster, and the savage. So if you want to play mines, traps, and whatever. Or you want to play, like, critical poison stuff, you can play him. But I don't like killing yellow enemies and listening to him be like, lay down, good doggy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's literally what he says. So, like, I can't deal with this guy. I like the witch just... She's your typical witch. But I like the ranger. All about me.
Yeah, this guy, he's just like your classic Templar. He's just like, God is my savior.
The Vtuber stuff is pretty decent personality. It's all about, like, the glory of the arena and stuff like that.
The Marauder.
Marauder is all about, like, ancestors watching for me. Stuff like that.
Oh,
Oh.
my game crashed. Too much lightning burr.
Too much lightning.
Thankfully, my stream didn't crash though.
We overloaded your power supply.
Yeah, my monitor, my freaking camera died though. We have been streaming for the normal 2 hours though.
Yeah. I typically go 2 to 3 hours. Fortunately, the last time I streamed was like an hour and a half, but I was sick, so I'm not gonna force myself. Even now, I'm still getting sleep. Probably just doesn't show.
I got a lot of
I put you out of your misery.
achievements.
Additionally, if you play these, basically seasons, you start all over again. Usually they'll give you cosmetics if you just do the challenges. For this one,
Yeah, like let me log back into Lion Eyes. I guess I'll turn in the quest while I'm here. Added lightning damage support.
I mean, I have a portal gem, so it's like, why the hell not just go back to Lion Eyes? Show my stuff, remake the party.
Oh, that's interesting. Supported light skills cost life.
Yeah, there's blood magic. There's also a support gem they added recently called Arrogance, which will make your auras cost life.
The warden's free of his own.
Blink arrow, whirling blades, smoke mine, and precision. Ooh. Between smoke mine just to move really fast, and oh, but I can't use it because I don't have 15 intelligence. I guess I'll grab precision because it'll also benefit you.
Farewell.
Since precision is a aura.
Leap Slam or Vitality, where I heal us. Although neither one of us are near each other that often.
Yeah.
Because I'm normally the tank that has the buff auras. Kind of like Paladin from 14.
Auras do apply to yourself as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could get life regen.
Yeah, like, in my case I was offered precision, which is crit chance and accuracy.
Yeah, because I know if I grab Leap Slam, I'm just gonna forget it exists. Like, all I remember is I have Smite and occasionally Arc, and I'm like, oh wait, I have that shotgun skill, and then everything's dead by the time I finish smiting.
Yeah.
So I think I'll grab Vitality.
I need 32 to use Death Sword. I do have unique quivers. Ooh, so I have to choose between here's Bite or Asphyxia's Wrath. think if Fixie's Wrath helps me much. It's not bad, because it transfers ice damage to curses, but...
Oh my god, lightning penetration support works
Increased
on...
AoEs and life gain? Oh, come on.
It works on fucking Smite, so it makes them penetrate 20% of their lightning resistance. And this is like any game. If they don't have lightning resistance, that just equals 20% more damage. Some games do that, and it's so stupid that they do that. And I'm like, you know what? I will abuse it.
Yeah. Okay, so I need level 17 to get Ashrin, which is a decent kind of bow character leveling.
View your prophecies. Seek prophecy.
Actually, Honor Home might be actually pretty good for you. So I'll grab that
What's
out of
up?
my storage. I'm checking the unique stash to see if there's anything that might be upgrades. So I did find a unique helmet called Honor Home, which will be pretty good for you. It basically gives you
Yeah, I'm
lightning
putting
damage,
stuff
armor,
into
rarity.
my stash.
Things cost less, and it increases the level of any gem you put inside this helmet. Yeah, I don't have any shields really that would benefit much. I'm just seeing what I have to see if there's any like upgrades or anything. Voice Lantern. Sea Breath is good if you're a minion build.
I would like a minion build, but at the same time, I'm over here like,
There's so many options for minions, and if I decide like I don't want to play this archer, I do have a summon reaper build I've been working on that I could just switch to. Also, I always forget that the social button is S. Okay, so I can invite you to party. I do have a new helmet for you, which will be really good for leveling as well.
let me teleport to you.
Okay, so trade you. Yeah, so you'll see this helmet's really good. Basically, lightning damage. You spend less mana.
Oh my god, the armor increased too.
Yeah, it's a really good helmet for you.
I will take.
I have an amazing quiver for leveling too, called Yuri's Bite, which can also be upgraded, but it makes my poisons bigger area and gives me like 40 to like every stat, pretty much. Like, it is a wonderful quiver.
It also has like the same slots as my stuff did. Stash is shared across your account, right?
So it's shared account-wide, but also it's limited only by leagues. So,
Ah, that doesn't make sense.
so if you have a non-league character, they can't access your league stash. And when a league ends, it'll move to non-seasonal, basically. It'll move to standard. And you can just remove items and drop them into your stash and then sort out what you do and do not want.
Okay.
So
Well, back to Prisoner's Gate we go.
yeah, so that's essentially why, like, starting out, I said that, okay, we should start an expedition, because that gives you access to literally everything. And if we had picked standard, you would not have access to expedition, and you wouldn't gain access to some of the new skills or the uniques.
How long do leagues last?
Usually like 3-4 months.
You're gonna say like, ah, crap, if I don't like my character, should I just stick with them for the league? But if it's gonna be 3 or 4 months, you could honestly, sounds like you could create multiple league characters and be fine.
You can make, I think, up to like 20 or 30 characters across all
Jesus.
standard or league, so it's not like you're that limited. Okay, right. So we also got Tujin, who is also really nice, because Tujin basically, instead of gambling, you're gonna haggle with him. And he typically gives you currency items. Or he'll give you really good skill gems. Runic
Oh, we do the dig.
Runic monsters drop additional currency is really good. Essence doesn't matter that much. Rarity is not that bad.
After a bit of ancient treasure, eh?
If I put it right there, I can get all of those. Okay. And then the detonator. Shotgun distance. Oh, this is so much more damage.
Nuke.
Yeah, so for Tujin, instead of the broken circle, you'll use the safe. And yeah, so complete all the artifacts.
What do you need?
And then for him, instead, you'll hit haggle, and he'll sell a whole bunch of different items. In this case, he's selling
Small superior hybrid flask.
he's selling some chrome orbs, which I kind of want. So he'll sell like pre-enhanced gems, which are really nice. So in this case, like he has a lightning tendrils with plus 11, or he has an ethereal knives with plus 14, or he'll sell a whole bunch of like currencies or maps or stuff like that, which he gets better stuff as you level up. In this case, I'm going to haggle with him for some chrome orbs, so he wants 54.
A split or ice shot.
Very reasonable.
I'll offer him
But no.
30. Okay, he doesn't want 30 now, he wants 40. What about 35?
I'll take it.
Oh, if I can get this one to increase my
Yeah, so
this
basically-
armor scrap to make my simple robe a lot better, that'd be dope.
Basically, he'll show you like what he wants, and then you can slide the bar left and right to offer him more or less. And you just haggle with him, and if he doesn't like the offer, he'll give you like a little range, and you can haggle from there.
Yeah, I kept trying to haggle for what I could, and he goes, "No, it's mine." Blue sucker, Earthbreaker. Well, now you're dead.
Even my flask is not that good for me, but also I don't really cover. Because I have Fury's Bite, and I want to go for Toxic Strikes next.
Flame hounds.
Good. Oh yeah, I did just pick up Fairgrave's Tricorn. It isn't like great, but
The way this combat works, though, is the one MMO this game reminds me of, and it's in a cute little pixel style instead of this. It's I don't know if you've played. It's called Tree of Savior.
I have not played it though.
If you're ever looking to try it, I'll play it again with you. I used to play the crap out of it.
I just told like if people would watch me play MMOs, so I'll probably try them. Because they are my favorite type of game to play.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. You level up one of the three, one of the few circles is what they're called. So like, warrior, wizard,
This is a strange land.
I forgot the assassin's called, scout, archer, and something else. Like Templar. It's kind of like whatever the healer is called, priest. And they could go into a Templar class. And then as you get to a certain level, you pick what's called a circle,
Lucky day.
which is a class, and you get to mix and match classes to create your own thing. Or you can do multiples of that one class to get more skills.
Um,
It's interesting.
guess we'll do that.
Yeah, you level up.
There weren't any
Yeah, we might be able to get better loot though.
Yeah, I went for it. Have better chance of dropping rare equipment. Yes, Trigali is a big
Hail.
but I can't afford.
Hail.
Yeah, I don't have lesser artifacts.
Until next time.
It's okay. I can always farm artifacts on higher level characters off stream, and then I can like gamble on a low level character if I want to get a tabula, or I could just farm it from blood aqueducts. And the waypoint's just over here.
Yeah, let's see what I can grab. Oh, I can grab a better shield maybe.
Yeah, it might be worth it. Let me see if I can find fair grapes. There's a side quest.
I can also grab this leather belt regardless. So I'm gonna grab pine buckler,
I don't know if it's not
a
bad.
rare item. I got a horror guard pine buckler. 3% increased movement speed, plus 1 level the socketed melee gem, 6% evasion, 6 maximum life, cold resistance, and increases sunblock recovery. Well, I can't even use it because my dexterity is garbage.
It's never option.
But I will grab this leather belt.
There we go.
Gloom buckle leather belt, plus 29 to maximum life, 20 to mana, 10% lightning resistance, increased stun block recovery by 3, reflects 2 physical damage to melee people. Yeah, I'll take that because I'm going for a tank build better than my thing.
It looks like the highest damage I can get is for manipulation.
She doesn't have any shoes and she doesn't have anything else I need, so I'm going to refresh her.
All the elemental damage.
Iron scale boots. That would be nice.
Because it's take chance to poison them.
Aw,
Yeah, that gives me added.
they're not as good as my boots.
What's this way?
Buckskin tunic, that's just evasion. But I will try to grab this ring and see if I get anything better.
Just for curious. Oh, here he is.
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized.
Yeah, this one's good.
Yeah. Till we meet again.
8 strength, 9 evasion, 7 max life, and cold resistance, and then a bunch of mana increase.
Yeah, so if you want the waypoint,
Let me grab this waypoint.
And Fairgraves for the quest turn in once we find the All Flame. It's all the way to the right. We're basically looking for a specific shipwreck we can enter. Yeah, I gotta find a new skill besides Caustic Arrow.
Yeah, like I have arc, and I always forget it's used, but because of my build. What is this? My build, like, yeah, I guess it would work.
2 more levels, I can probably grab it. But I need to use it. Could you have Spike Arrow? Might be a bit better. Might be. Like, the AoE on this isn't that bad, but it's making me wish I had lesser projectile support. And that makes skills incredibly expensive.
Ah, my shield's smaller.
Like that.
What did I do to decrease my shield, though? I'm curious.
It's basically based here. So you probably had. Oh, it was the helmet. It's the helmet I gave you as a hybrid helmet instead of a pure helmet.
Oh well. Why did you find our shipwreck?
Yeah.
I gotta find you again.
I'm like directly up.
Follow the dead bodies.
Like, I don't know about Caustic Arrow. I mean, ultimately this is gonna be a superhero build, but
Yeah, like the more and more I play this class, I'm over here just like I know I'm too early to like judge him, but I'm also like, meh.
yeah, it's just the leveling skill. I don't like. It's like one of the only things I can compare for it too much of the game is like, oh, I have this awesome idea, I just want to try it out, but then you have to level it with like a really meh skill to get the level to use.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying not to like default off. Like I like Smite, but I feel like,
It's the exile.
but versus all my other skills, like it's the only one that feels like it's worth using, and I'm like, but I'm bored of Smite.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like Caustic Arrow that much, but I could switch to Burning Arrow or Split Arrow. Oh, here it is.
There's not really anything I have I could split to, but
Yeah, but Caustic Arrow is also level 5 already. Plus, that does decent damage.
One rung closer to the top of the food chain.
I have that scroll of wisdom.
I mean, you might get some useful gems pretty soon. I mean, we're coming up towards, like,
Yeah, I was like, we can try it. Like worst case scenario, like, oh, here's a Tujin.
nice.
He's up in this corner.
Alright, what do we have? Rare weapon. Oh, increased experience.
Ooh.
Oh, right, I
Local,
needed to actually
need your aid.
say something before it triggers. Okay. Ooh, there's 2 speed buffs. Okay. So, we'll grab 40% EXP plus another 40% EXP.
This one gives us a chance to get a rare weapon.
Yeah. Okay, so I can get the rare weapon and both of these
Shall we?
treasure chests as well, so.
Yeah, they get crits now.
The worst method of like, I get 3 notice.
Ow! That died.
Okay,
Let me just resurrect the checkpoint.
yeah, just click checkpoint and you'll just basically show up at either a waypoint or a portal that you used.
For the cowgirl.
No, I showed up like right over here.
Oh yeah, because the entrance is right there.
Oh, is that a bastard sword? That does way more damage than what I'm using. A light brigadane.
Yeah, at this point, like, gear should be a lot better than what we started with. The only thing I know a lot of people tend to just hold on to until like 70s attack on the Rasa. Even that gets me stuck, it's just good to level with.
Yeah.
It just makes all your skills feel really good.
Oh, a bastard sword is a two-handed in this game. I know sometimes they can be one or the other. Sad. It does so much more damage. Well, I could just ditch my shield and just go for two-handed zappy zaps. I might try it just for shits and giggles.
Cast Ice Nova. freezes you inactivated. I had just modified it so I could get the achievement.
I freaking... So I went ahead and, identified it, right? So it has a... Oh, I don't have enough dexterity to wield it, but... +1 to the level socket gym, +14 to strength, 21% increased physical, 11% increased stun, and 34 just to accuracy. So it would hurt if I used it. And then I got this golem hide. It's much better than what I have on my the robe. Granted, the robes give me some pretty decent like small buffs, but it's mostly the resistances. This gives me +12 to strength, 6 to armor, 3 to evasion rate, regenerate HP per second. So we're gonna wear that. Grab my sword back. I'm also gonna go see if there's anything out of the black scythe that I can grab.
Items you want to get. See if you can get a good deal, because sometimes he just gives you like really good deals on stuff. Forgot to ID bring this whole time.
Would like this armor scrap. Ah, I got these 5 armor scraps. So now I can increase my current chest piece a bit. And my helmet, that's pretty good. There we go. Getting a little bit more tank.
I can have 4 ballistas. Oh, the poison shotguns.
On my way.
What? I know it's good.
I seem to have gone the wrong way.
Yeah, just... Oh, it's actually right down this way.
Oh,
Making my way through the cave, walking fast, and I'm lost. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I made it. Oh, I don't have smite attached. I seem to have done something dumb. Where is my smite? Oh, it's inside of my...
There we go. Yeah, even if it's not equipped, you can just socket things, remove things. So, totally up to you. And the exit. I think you have to grab the ult. Just grab the ult flame and we take it back to fair use. I don't care about you having light regen and poison belt. Kinda cancels that out.
Where do we take it?
All the way to the right. It's the pirate man one I need.
now he won't.
The all flame.
Ow. Up for Tuesday for the win.
I know how close we are, so probably after the next one. It's probably when I'm good. So I'm getting a little tired. just talk to
Please understand. As I get from the Nirvana, it pains me greatly.
Okay, so I can have 3 turrets.
Hard life.
Arc, go burr.
It doesn't regular turrets are not that bad.
Oh, I don't have my friend. Let's change that. And he's dead.
You were a good man in a bad situation.
Boarding axe. Oh, portal scroll.
Poison that hit. It's 10%. So what's my chance to poison it at right now? 15, 25, 35. So this will take me to 45% chance to poison
Aha.
on hit, which is pretty good.
What happens if I add smite to my... weapon?
Stands before us.
Or add it to my axe, at least. Let's find out. So now we gotta go back to Lionsgate to turn that in. That's probably where I'll stop.
I mean, we're almost at the end of Act 1, so that's why I'm like, maybe Act 1 that'll be a good spot.
Okay, yeah, we're almost there. Let me...
Yeah,
Where did
we have
you-
to, like, Cavern of Anger and stuff.
Cool, where's that?
Top left. It took us a lot longer because we did all those side quests, and I'm just kind of like helping you like when the game is starting out.
Yeah.
Because, when I streamed it myself, I got all the way to Act 3 in like 2 hours, 3 hours. Because, like, we're not just blitzing the story. We're not doing the whole, like, typical thing a lot of players do, where you just rush it, get to endgame and whatnot. Like, there's a lot to learn in this game, but it gets a lot more complicated as you go. Yeah, so if we want
Cavern of
to
Wrath.
stop at Lion Eyes, there is a waypoint as soon as you enter. So we can go turn in the All Flame, which I think gives us a new skill on gem.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. I entered the cavern, and I'm going back to Lion Eyes.
Oh, she gives lesser projectiles. Oh, happy.
Farewell.
Also, she gives me new skills. Toxic Rain.
Look up skill.
Siege Ballista, Toxic Rain. I gotta go Toxic Rain.
Oh, I have 3 skill points to use, and I haven't noticed.
Yeah, so you'll get like 2 new skills, and you'll get a skill point. And now I'm gonna switch from costume.
There's a skill I can eventually gain called Amplify that makes my AoEs nuke shit better.
So I am now switching from Caustic Arrow into one of the really good, like, feel-good meta skills called Toxic Rain.
I'm debating on grabbing Amplify, so I just got 10% increased AoE. And I could get 10% AoE increase, and then it increases its damage by 20%, which makes Smite so much more broken. And since that's my main skill, I'm like, why not?
Oh yeah, now I've got Toxic Rain, which is gonna be really, really good. So the one thing is also, like, now that we're at the very end, basically we go through this cavern, and at the end we will fight the Act Boss Merveil. The funny thing about this is actually how you realize that the Ranger is actually gay. Because the boss here is a siren, and she's trying to seduce us to bring us closer to her so she can, like, eat our souls. Something like that. Every
Static Strike.
but the Ranger will see the opposite gender. since it is like a siren trying to seduce you.
Static strike sounds kind of fun. Attack with a melee weapon, gaining static energy for a duration. If you hit an enemy while you have static energy, you'll frequently hit a number of nearby enemies with beams, dealing attack damage. So basically, I use this skill, and then I would just slam the shit out of you with smite, and it would gain static.
Static strike itself would be used in place of smite.
Okay.
And then basically you become a laser.
Storm Call. Set a marker at a location. After a short duration, lightning strikes the marker, dealing damage around it. When this happens, it'll also set off the lightning at any other markers you've cast. Storm Brand. Creates a magical brand which can attach to a nearby enemy. Periodically activates while attack, firing beams which deal nearby.
Storm Brand is actually what my highest level character outside of the league is. It's a pretty good skill if you're into that.
Storm Burst. Unleash orbs of energy while you channel it. Repeatedly jump towards the target location until their duration expires. Dealing damage in a small area after each jump. When you stop channeling, all remainder orbs explode, doing higher damage in a larger area. And then there's Absolution. Damage enemies in area, applying a debuff for a short period. If a non-unique enemy dies while affected, will be consumed to summon a Sentinel of Absolution for a longer secondary duration, or refresh duration in life of an existing one instead of you have the maximum number.
That's what I've been meaning to try out, because it sounds interesting that you kill an enemy and convert them into a minion of your own.
See, that's the kind of build I like. Like, I grabbed that one, because none of the other ones really sound fun to me.
Yeah, so you'll you use Absolution, you'll kill something, and I guess it summons like a... I don't know what the heck it summons.
Some kind of Sentinel.
Yeah, I'm assuming it looks like one of the night summons?
That would be dope. I would love to be just a tanky boy that summons.
Because I know, there's a skill you can get called the Herald of Purity if you're building for physical damage. And when you kill enemies with Herald of Purity, you summon 3 Phantom Holy Knights that just fight with you.
That sounds so cool.
It also boosts the crap out of your physical damage, which, I mean, we could definitely work Herald of Purity into your build if you wanted.
Yeah, I love minion builds if they're worth it.
Oh, there's so
But I would love lightning. As long as I can just slam my damage around but have minions fighting me with me, it'd be cool. Just summon an army.
Yeah,
But now we get to test Absolution and see what it's all about.
yeah, and I've got my new ability, which feels way better. Oh, that damage from Toxic Rain is so good. Oh, that's what it summons?
Oh,
Oh, he's
there he is.
Judge.
Oh, he doesn't last very long though.
Nah, as you get more levels, he'll last longer for sure.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, there he goes.
Okay, I thought it would have been a knight or something. It summons a sage. Like a judge.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
This is... And if I decide I don't like the skill.
Which I knew what he did, but everything just dies so fast, so maybe near the boss it'll be a little more worth it.
Because one of the things with this new skill is every one of those little hot explosions does damage, applies poison, applies a damage over time, and you can be hit by multiple. That's kind of why Toxic Rain, the skill I'm using, is right now. It's just so strong for that.
E.
Especially in tight quarters like this, where you can just basically shotgun everything.
Oh, I summoned 2 of them.
Okay. Yeah, you could totally be a physical build and just have an entire posse of Crusaders.
That sounds fun. Yeah, maybe I'll go for that because I usually like being a Healy tank and then just protecting my friends. So maybe we can go for like an aura thing with lightning.
Local.
We'll
Need
see.
your aid.
But that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. I just think it's cool.
Let's see, so there's quantity.
I summoned 3 of. Oh, they just summoned lightning bolts. Look at them go. they just spam lightning.
Immunity to physical damage. We probably don't want to trigger that. Jewelry. Okay, what if I go? If I go
An
this
action
way?
40% quantity of items drop.
Try to avoid. Okay, so that way the physical one doesn't trigger, but we get the other one. Okay. That took very specific placement. I can see why.
So it looks like you can summon up to 3 of them, and that's the max.
No, so you can have like 3 pages, 3 lights.
And they do damage. Oh, I can already level it up. I just leveled it up.
Yeah, we can totally turn you into like a knight commander.
Let's do it. Summon Raging Spirit. Spell minion. I'll grab it.
You basically will summon a skull and it'll just go like and just fly at things for a very short duration. But you can
Kinda
have
funny.
up to like 13 of them active at a time and they just pummel the shit out of things. If you're going minion builds, it's a really good way to do active damage. Oh, if we're doing a minion hybrid,
Yeah, because I'm starting like minions more, so let me see if there's a...
yeah,
Let me grab back away this one thing where I can make my minions do more damage.
because I think I got a Chober Shaver last night, which I think is really good for what you might want to do.
Now my minions deal 18% more damage. Because since they don't last so long, might as well let them do more damage.
Yeah.
Do I have a place where I can put this skill? Oh, I forgot about have vitality on my queue.
I teleport to Lionites real quick. Might be pretty big. I don't think you can use it right now, but yeah.
I don't use lightning strike, so where is it hiding at?
I have a two-handed hammer that gives +1 level to minion and melee gems, reduced strength requirement. Increases physical damage and mana, minions have increased life, and you have increased skill durations. You'll have to be level 40 to use it, but I think a Chober Shaver would be a pretty good item for...
Yeah, so I'm only level 15, but...
Okay, I'll hold on to it, because it does take up 8 inventory spaces, which is even a lot in a stash, so... Once you hit level 40, I'll give you Chober Shaver.
Nice. And I have caught up with you.
Any gems you throw in Chober Shaver, if they are melee or minions, gain immediately on gating toxic rating having I'm just like speed run. Like, no.
Oh, my mages. Oh my god, Absolution also just does a bunch of damage too.
Yeah.
It's just an AoE nuke.
If you go with hammers or like scepters or maces, you can actually give it support too.
Yeah, I was like, if I'm gonna just be using this, I could just go scepters or a good wand.
Is it, if you mouse over it, does it say spell or attack?
Where would I see that?
If you mouse over it, just below its name, it'll say like attack AoE, chaos duration, projectile, bow.
Oh yeah, let me find it again. Where did I put it though? Absolution's a red gem. It's a spell, so
Okay, so spell damage would affect it quickly. But scepters do increase elemental damage too.
yeah, it does lightning damage. It's just a giant lightning.
Yeah, so a good
AoE.
Oh, here's the boss.
Ooh, shiny. Oh!
She does a lot of cold damage very quickly.
Coming back in.
So when you do die, you lose XP, like you cannot do
I'm in a mage.
But at low levels too,
I have 3 mages just ready to nuke. Also, her gold was fake.
I didn't know what it was, from here. When that, I don't know what. No.
Where's the water?
I mean, entire question is, what have you thought? What do you mean? And plays it. And they all are like, it's going to be.
I'm stuck.
No, I just dropped all my turrets.
Leave me. I get pretty fun. And I start playing. And they're like, what did you do to our teacher? And I'm like,
There we go.
Your love for a man.
Sapphire ring.
This to you, Mervale.
A spiked club. I'll grab that, see if it's any good.
It is a bronze.
An oiled vest. Oh, a jade hatchet. Maybe. Let's grab it. Why not?
I go out.
Once you leave, you'll get the waypoint, and then we can just run one zone north, and
because he played the song
that'll
that
be Act 2, and we'll be in the new
It's
town,
one.
which will probably be a
Talk
good
about
point.
never heard it. Someone in our time. Do that.
Use it on the bronze scepter. Gives 23% increased cold damage. It's for cold damage. Sad. What about this axe? Does it increase attack speed? What was this? Club. 10% reduced enemy threshold. 61% increased physical damage. It also increases my elemental damage instead, so I could use that instead. Adds 7, so it gives me cold damage, which is fine. 15% global accuracy increase, 12% cold increased light bonus. So I would rather just, we're gonna use the Kraken. I have this sapphire ring I can also get. Dexterity increase, mana regen increase, mana increased, increased elemental damage with attack skills. Can I have that? It will be mine. I'll lose my 10 intelligence because I took off that one ring, but it's that elemental damage.
And the exit's just behind where she started.
It is.
And we
I
just,
forgot Bioshock's on here.
if we go one
But it's
zone north,
$50
that'll be a good spot for playing, because that'll be the start of Act 2. And Act 2 is quite a bit.
Let me go to the next town.
Yeah, so we'll get to the next town. Just follow the pathway. 'Cause, yeah, we've been live for just over 3 hours, which is typically slower. And I'm a little tired because I haven't eaten. Just yet. So I've got the pork that I've been...
We had barbecue for dinner too, so that's kind of
Oi,
funny.
over here.
So
There's an army.
There's increased XP. So this will be
Oh, my minions.
while I place explosives.
They are literally just lightning judges. They are here to pass judgment.
They are removed from Final Fantasy. Oh, this is...
And they're dead.
Not on
There
my
was
watch.
a skeleton that was just hanging out.
Fish scale gauntlets. Let's pick those up. An iron staff. Would staves be good if I want to go that route?
Staves are usually pretty good for tanking because they let you block. But they also tend to roll things like spell modifiers. So they would be pretty good. Plus there is a unique staff at about level 40 called the Storm Wall, which is good for lightning and ice. So might not be a bad idea.
So,
Heavy belts.
it's 50 bucks. Well,
I know, like,
PC, you can get it for 11 bucks. But we're broke.
if you character to play.
Hey, scroll of wisdom.
If we did hit 28, I could also like.
My mana is gone.
I'm enjoying
I
it.
regret returning.
So I'll take
I regretted it like a day after I returned it. I want to play more of it, but it's gone now.
If I need. Or I'll switch to a
Alright. The staff is block attack damage while wielding a staff, +1 to socket of chaos gems, 43 to physical damage over time multiplier, adds 3 to 51 lightning damage,
Yeah, lightning
Life-
damage is crazy.
and then life gained for each enemy hit by attacks +2. So that means every time I hit an enemy, I heal.
Yeah, so every time you hit an enemy, even if it's an AoE and you hit like 50 enemies, then you heal 100 life.
And I had to take off my shield too, right?
Yeah, because staffs are two-handed. I think the Templar also has like. It just looks like so. Yeah, we're coming up on level 18 kind of soon, so that unlocks new abilities as well. And if you do want new different abilities, I'll grab a few at stream. But yeah, here's the forest encampment right here, which is Act 2. Basically, there is a whole bunch of stuff I have to explain in Act 2 because there is a really important quest that can make or break certain builds. But yeah. So, this is Act 2. After a few side quests, we will unlock the ability to buy new gems from a vendor here. We'll tackle the bandit quest, and then there's a whole bunch of like side story and stuff, and it'll introduce you to Einar, who is Best Boy, and I freaking love Einar.
Yeah, I see you, Morokai. I mean, I'm going for physical damage anyways. I got someone in my chat saying, too bad it was physical damage multiplier rather than a chaos multiplier. Would have been awesome for, like, Essence Strain.
Yeah, chaos is great for things like Essence Drain, Wither Blight. There's a new chaos spell, which is extremely risky unless you're building totems, called Forbidden Right, which costs a shit ton of your HP, but sends out homing bombs.
Interesting.
And if you make it totems, it basically, you just place a totem, they throw out the bombs and take the damage for you. But I want to find a way to make it self-cast, so...
Well, we'll have to do this again. This is fun. This game is quite fun.
Yeah, next time we can cover Act 2, it's a little bit shorter. Yeah, this will be a good time to, like, end here, and then next time we can...
Let's see who we can raid, but thank you all for coming. This is definitely gonna be
yeah,
another constant whenever Saphy can do it.
I'm pretty much free whenever.
Yeah.
Personally, I do not have anyone to raid.
Let me see. My browser just gave up on life. It looks like my model somewhat gave up on life.
I hope the model...
Browser.
Yeah, if you have someone to raid, I'll raid the same person, because oddly enough, nobody except for you are online right now.
I have to crash my thing. Let me go ahead and close out a Path of Exile. Okay, so that should help out because the computer was not very happy about anything. I'm on Twitch load,
I guess
thank
they
you.
stopped streaming before. Oh, dang. Yeah, I thought Lilac would have been live, but apparently she's not streaming at the moment either.
Yeah, let me hit raid channel in there and see who I have.
Yeah,
Worst case, if I don't have anyone, I will do what I usually do, and when I go to the thing and I raid just somebody.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go to the main channel of Twitch and find and sort by VTubers for low views and just raid a new guy. Let me just make sure my browser is actually mute so y'all don't hear it. Alright.
Yeah, let's go to PoE.
And then when I find someone, I will
Yeah, just
send
send me
it
the
to you.
name and I'll read them too.
Viewers low to high, which basically puts all the like 0 view people. Wait, this person's streaming Trails of Cold Steel. That is one of my favorite games, and he only has one viewer. His name is Ken Bunches. We're gonna raid that person.
Send me the name over Discord.
Yeah, let me go ahead and grab it so I can raid it. Let me also find their pronouns if they have it. I don't want to say he, it's the wrong ones.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm Kevin. I do things very bad, no good here. Like art and video games, it's fun. But you don't. And it's like some kind of group. Interesting. Oh well. Copy. Send it to you over Discord. And then /raid.
Raid.
It looks like I'm just sending myself over to the raid, but that's fine. Still makes their day.
Yeah.
A raid is a raid.